Hi guys. I wonder why people keep asking me the same questions. It's really odd. I'm going to do some Vedic astrology and I'm going to talk about energy work and how you keep manifesting the things that you don't want, even though you already know, guys. The energy is really off at the moment. So if your frequency is not aligned to what you're asking for, whatever you want to be approved probably won't be approved. And because of the energies that are about right now, it's so intense, it's horrible, and it's not going to get any better. So put it this way. I'm going to do an astrological reading now, Vedic astrology. I'm going to let you know what's going on energetically with the placements of the planet. And then if you're worrying about something, stressing about something, job, money, the signing of a contract, moving house, getting the money, whatever it may be, I'm going to promise you this, it will be delayed. So it's not up to me. I can give you the answers that you're looking for. Yeah, I can tell you all of the answers that you're looking for, but it all depends on your energy. So if you're worrying about something, and let's just say, for example, I came on the live the other day, which I'm going to repost, and I gave you an answer like yes, and then you ask me the same question again, what you're doing is doubting the answer or the information that I've given you, which means you taint the energy of what you're trying to manifest. So I'm going to tell you the blocks. It's just, I think that I wanted to do Vedic astrology today because I've got a lot of repeated questions that are coming through, and I've had to figure out energetically why this keeps on happening. It's just simply from what I've been hearing from my guides, they're not doing the work. So that's why it's a delay. It will be a delay in money, the signing of the document, approving anything. It's all going to be delayed. And if your energy is worrying about something with the energy that's going on right now, you're definitely not going to have what you're asking for. Definitely not. So just letting you know. So I'm going to, because I always meditate during the day to connect to my guides. And I will say this to my subscribers. If what you're trying to manifest or what you're asking for is not coming to pass, if I give you an answer, the energy right now is so tumultuous, that if your energy aligns to worries and fears, what you're asking for is not going to come. It's just not going to come. Because I get a lot of people asking me the same sort of questions, and I get it. What do I need to know for today? That's fine. That's great. But you have to remember, do the work. If you're not doing the work, what you're asking for is not going to come. It will eventually get to you, but you want it to come sooner rather than later, yes? You want what you're praying for and what you're asking for to come in the next couple of days, the next week, the next month, the next 2 months, right? But if you're worrying about, because it is through me in which I give you your answers. But I'm not going to just say to you yes or no. I'm going to tell you if you're still blocked. I can see through the cards that when somebody's asking the same question, are we going to get back together? Am I going to sign the contract? Am I going to have the document? Is this going to be agreed upon? And you've asked me this 3 times, 4 times, 5 times in a row, and you're wondering, it's like for the people that I've been reading for about 10 years now, privately, when I do a private reading for them and I give them such in-depth details about what's going on, just understand that those are the people that come back to me every 6 months. And what those people do is when they come back to me every 6 months, they'll say to me, what you said has come to pass. Because they are doing the work, meaning they're meditating, they're going inwards, they're setting their intentions without worrying about, like, say if somebody's manifesting money, you're worrying about money. Like Jackie, you always ask me about love and finances. Somebody said to me the other day, Midwest, you blasted me out. You blasted me out. Thank you, Amanda. And you know what? You're doing the work. So if my reading come to pass for you, it means there's a part of your soul that's doing the work that I'm telling you to do. Because everybody wants love, everyone wants the new job, everyone wants the contract. Am I gonna get this? Is going to be validated? Is this going to be approved? Everybody wants what they want, but they don't want to do the work up until that point to get it. And it doesn't work like that. So thank you, Melina. So I read, when I have a client and I give them an in-depth reading, right? I have a client and I give them an in-depth reading, which is like an hour reading one-to-one with my client. They ask me certain questions, right? And I'll tell them everything. The last thing I say to my client is, can I come back to you in 2 weeks? This is what they will say. No. One, you're wasting money, because I'm going to be telling what my guides will end up telling you. So when you're asking me about, will this application form be approved? And you asked me this 2 days ago. Let me just state this fact. Divine works through me. I am the messenger. Okay? I'll give you the answers that you need, but I'll also tell you what is the delay and what is the block. So if divine source, angels, guides, and your loved ones are telling you through me and giving you the answers that you need, and 2 days later, you're asking me the same question again, you ain't going to get it sooner rather than later. You're going to get it later. You're not going to get it sooner. Just letting you know. Just letting you know now. So let me get into the Vedic astrology, because it will, I don't do collective readings. GT, I'm going to specifically focus on you, GT times 7. This is a subscribers live. No one is allowed to come into this live, not even for a 6-minute look-in. I am dedicating this live specifically to my subscribers. Every single person in here is going to get a reading. I have to read for you at least once, and I ain't leaving until I get to everybody on here. There's 30 people at the moment. Hopefully it will stay quiet. No, don't say sorry. I'm going to make sure that I read for everybody in the room. I don't like doing collective readings. I want to do one specifically for you. And that's why when I do subscribers readings, Amanda, you're on my list. When I do subscribers readings, I make sure that I cater to all of my subscribers. You can ask me whatever you want. And I don't just read one card. I don't just read one card. I always like to get 3 cards on the table, your anchor card, which makes it 4 cards. And for those of you who know how I do it, if you're looking to get a more in-depth reading like Amanda just did, it is the carousel. But I'm going to do some Vedic astrology first. I need you guys to know what's going on, because I know I'm feeling it. Everybody else must be feeling it. Everybody else must be feeling it. Everyone. So I'm going to do Vedic astrology. I just want to say a big thank you to Kellee White. Just letting everybody know what the hell's going on here, because I don't know where you guys are in the world, but in the UK it's like 30 degrees. I literally am sleeping. Kimberly, you're on my list. I'm literally sleeping from the morning till time to go to bed. The energy is intense. It's crazy. No, you don't have to. Fred, you're on my list. The carousel is there if you're looking for something a bit more. If you're going through a situation and you need a bit more detail on it. That's what the carousel is for. Otherwise, ask me your question, because I'm going to hit every single person before I leave. I'm not leaving until I get to all of the 33 subscribers in here. It is so hot here. I can't bear it. And I love the sun, but the sun in England is different from like the sun in the Philippines or whatever country you are. I'm sure the sun is much better. But here it's like the sun pinches your skin and it dries you out. It's like it's not a happy sun. It's like a sun that wants to burn the living daylights out of you. It's really hot. But let me do some Vedic astrology, because I am posting the other live. I did another live, I think on the 26th or the 27th, and I'm currently loading that up onto my YouTube as we're speaking. It's horrible. It's so aggressive. It's like I'm the kind of girl, yeah, that will sit out in the sun for like 7 hours. That's the kind of, but this sun, I can't bear it. It's like pinching me. So anyway, so let's talk about the Vedic astrology. Again, I want to say a big thank you to Kellee White. I couldn't do this without you. But let's talk about it, right? So when I was going in through my meditation, We all have, this is what my guides have shown me, and then the 8 billion people in the world. We all have wounds and traumas. And those wounds and traumas, either from your past or your past life, childhood trauma, generational trauma, whatever bloody trauma you want to name it. It happened to my mum and my mum's mum and my dad's dad and my dad's 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 dad. And it was like an ancestral line, whatever it may be. Wounds and trauma will stem from generation to generation. So we would like to cut that cord so it doesn't pass on to our children and our grandchildren, right? Wounds, trauma is the one that holds everyone back from evolving. This is why we've come in here. Milena, you're on my list. This is why we've come here to balance out our karma. So if you feel like you're in a repeated cycle of being broke, not having a job, not having any money, it's because you're consistently thinking the same fucking way. Your mind is consistently thinking the same. You haven't changed the way your mindset was from 5 years ago. You're exactly the same mindset as you were 5 years ago. And you believe that it has to be here for you to have your happiness. That's not how to manifest. You think that when you hit the jackpot and then you have the millions, that's when you're going to be happy. You think that when you move house, when I'm moving my house, when I move into a new house, that's when I'm going to be happy. That's what you believe. That's not how you manifest. Because you have to believe that you're already in that place that you want to be. Financially, health, spiritually, mentally. This is why we're here to evolve and grow. And I'm sorry, guys, it isn't going to be fabulous and easy. That is not the way we're supposed to do it. So, wounds, generational trauma is the one that holds us back from evolution. That, to simplify it, is called trauma. It's trauma, and it's called karma, and it holds us back, and it basically puts us in a karmic loop. So if all of you guys are like, Anna said I was going to get a job and I don't have it yet, you're in a karmic loop because you keep thinking the same as you did 5 years ago, 2 years ago, 1 year ago. Fundamentally, you are the same person, but something about you needed to evolve and grow, and you haven't evolved and you haven't grown, and you wonder why the manifestations hasn't come true. I've read for thousands of people, and all those thousands of people, I'm going to have to say to you guys, 97% of those people have told me that what I have said has come to pass. Swear on my daughter's life, it has come to pass. Because you know why? They did the work. They're doing the work. So, you're in a karmic loop. When you wonder when you're going to get the job, am I going to have a love? Is my scenario going to change? I always say you're not the product of your environment, but for a lot of people, it seems like we are. It seems like we are literally a product of our environment. I have a shitty relationship, I have a shitty job, I hate where I live, so my life will never be the same. Okay, so that's your karmic loop. There you go. Not me. I've seen it happen. I've seen it happen. It happened to me. Debts are piling up, bills are piling up, it's all piling up, and the money I'm making doesn't even touch the bills that I'm paying. Yeah, I've already been there. I've been on the street, don't forget that. Yeah, I get it. You don't have enough money to pay your bills, you can't even feed your child. Yeah, I've been there. Tell me another story, because I've already been there. To sitting in my short pajamas, reading for everybody all over the world, all walks of life. I just had to change the way I thought about my life. I told you guys, think about a thought and emotion as a frequency. If you are so embedded in fear, sadness, worry, it blasts out a frequency from your physical body, your voice, your thoughts alone. It blasts out into the ether, and what goes out comes in. But I've been saying this to you guys forever. So why is this? You guys should already know what to do, because you've been following me forever. It's the newbies that hasn't been following me that I need to keep repeating this to, because my OGs, you should know already what you should be doing. So many Many lives, it takes so many. Do you know why we keep coming back in? Do you know why we keep coming back in the physical world? Because I believe in reincarnation. We have to be reincarnated into a different body each time, because it takes such a long period of time to make one change. Could you imagine? We come back so many times in the physical world, because from that past lifetime we were supposed to learn patience and we didn't. So we have to be born in again to learn about patience. And then you come in 20 times in a different lifetime, man, woman, black, white, poor, rich, just to learn one thing for some of us. And that would be patience. And we ain't learned patience. I know I haven't. I know that's one of the reasons why I'm here, because I've got to learn about patience. But I understand what I have to do. And I have to understand the work that I have to do in order to get to that place of patience. So we keep coming back in, okay? Because the reason why we keep reincarnating into the physical body, whether you're a man or a woman, black, white, poor, rich, whatever religion you are, we keep coming back because we have to learn something. And sometimes it takes 20 lifetimes just to learn one fucking lesson. It's tiring. I'm done here. I don't want to come back here. I'm done here. Now, Vedic astrology wise, the world is chaotic right now, isn't it? I heard from somebody, now I don't watch the news because I think news is a load of bullshit. It's negative information that changes my DNA and my emotional frequency to line up to get angry and for power and control. So I don't watch any news or anything negative. News is bullshit. But the world is so chaotic right now. Is it true, for those of you who was following the news, that Donald Trump is stopping people from coming into the country and flying out of the country? Is this correct? Because like, this is madness. So people who have flown into the USA, you're not allowed to leave. Is this real? Oh, for fuck's sake, you're kidding me. Monica, you're on my list. It is true. Oh, hell no. So, not everyone. You will be held. It's all crazy. Hence why I wanted to do the Vedic astrology energy. Control. You're talking about dictatorship. Control. This is what the government does. They make you believe that you have no power. But could you imagine if all the souls that walk in God's white light band together? They have no power over us. You can have your guns and you can have your military and you can do it the evil devil way. That's fine. But we know where you sort of going, don't we? Danny, you're on my list. You're going to have to go to the lowest part of the frequency when you cross over to the other side. That's not a good thing. He's very narcissistic, 100%. But I was also told by my guides that he was meant to be in power for a reason. So that's the whole purpose why I don't even bother watching. This is one of the reasons why I don't watch the news. I only got that piece of information because one of my clients was like, am I going to be able to get out of here because I'm stuck here because Donald Trump won't let me go home? And I'm like, are you fucking kidding me? Is this a joke? Vedic astrology, let's get back to it. The world is chaotic right now, as you can see clearly. And it's really up and down during this time frame. From the 24th of June, I had to go backwards. From the 24th of June till the 12th of August, you can put this in your calendar if you want, just so you can get a time frame. Jupiter in Vedic astrology is in Gemini. Jupiter is like a very big spiritual planet. It's about wisdom. It's about spirituality. And when you got Gemini in it, it's about communication. How do we learn these important lessons? Through stupid things like what Donald Trump is doing, right? Stupid things like what he's doing. We can go in with a lot of hate for this man, or we could be like, oh man, this guy needs a lot of love because, you know, he's got a lot of blocks in his heart. It's hard to love somebody that you just want to give a slap to, but you know, what can you do? You got to come from that loving place. And I keep seeing scenes like that in my head. I don't know why my guides keep showing it. Kill people with kindness, kill them with kindness, kill them with kindness. So from the 24th of June till the 12th of August, I mean, it's a couple of months, right, guys? Jupiter is, again, the largest planet about wisdom and spirituality. It also brings a lot of blessings on many levels. However, Words I live by, 100%. However, also with this, June the, I think it was, no, this energy that we're currently in is also going to be with us until 2026. It's amplified during this time though. So with Jupiter, in Vedic astrology, with Jupiter in Gemini, Gemini is about communication, conversation, electronics, devices, Wi-Fi, media, communication. It's communication mixed with Jupiter. A lot of things that we're going to hear, that's either going to shift our physical, spiritual, shall I say, energy, either to be more worried or fearful, or it's going to wake us up and help us to evolve and grow. So this energy with Jupiter is transformational energy. This will create, during this time frame, political upheaval, which we've already seen is going on. And I don't know if you guys remember when I talked about Rahu, the North Node. It is now in Aquarius. Now, Aquarius is an air sign. It's very, it's thinking, it's, I don't give a shit. It's the change. They made a song about the Aquarius because Aquarius energy is, they bring in energy which is different. Aquarius energy is like, I don't care about what you're saying. This is who I am and this is how I'm going to do it. So with Aquarius energy, it shifts and changes everything because Aquarius energy is I don't give a shit. It's going to happen whether you like it or not. And this is what I want to do. So you put those energies intertwined. It's like a storm. Anytime Rahu, the North Node, is in Aquarius, this energy brings storms. So I don't know if anyone's seen it where you are. So we'll get like 40 degrees heat here in the UK. And then for like 4 days, it's pissing down with rain. So it's like we will get storm. There's a change. This energy brings destruction, transformation. And again, it's going to be with us until the 12th of August. That said, this is supposed to bring some sort of emotional healing. With this energy, yeah, we've been having horrible storms. With this energy, it's supposed to shake us in our core so we can figure out where our belief systems lay. In love or in anger and hate, fear. It's supposed to shake us up. This is not only going to affect the whole world, clearly, it's affecting us individually. So this is a great time for... This is time for great awakening. Yeah. Tabia. This is a time for great awakening. Great change in consciousness, breakthroughs, spiritual awakening, emotional growth. This energy is going to inspire spiritual healing on levels that you can't even comprehend, a more deeper understanding of yourself. This energy is about understanding life's mysteries. You have to breathe through it. This is energy as well where breakthroughs in illusions. So when you look at your situation, you've fallen into a category where you think everything is going to go wrong. It is the negative vibration of the universe that's making you stuck in an illusion. Like, my situation is not going to change. I'm going to forever be broke. I'm going to forever be sick. I'm going to be ill. I'm not going to have any love. I don't know whether I'm coming or going. I need you guys. This is when I know my job is done. When none of you are saying to me, what do I need to know for today? What is the message that I have today from the higher source? That's when my job is done, when none of you are on my live anymore. When none of you are on my live, I know that my brothers and sisters are doing the work. And you no longer need to tune to me to get the answers that you need. So I can't wait for that day. I don't know when that day is going to be. But there is going to be a time where I know I've done my job. When none of you say to me, what do I need to know for today? Am I going to get the love? Am I going to have the relationship of my dreams? Am I going to be okay in my health? Am I going to get a job? You will not be asking me these questions. That's when I know, when I don't see anybody in here, when I know that I've done my job. So you'll know what you're going to do without me, guys. You're going to be highly evolved souls who's going to understand that time here on earth is precious, that we have to love everyone, including Donald Trump, our silly brother who doesn't know what the fuck he's doing. Love and light his ass. Okay, send him on his merry way, but love and light his ass still the same. Like, we have got to get to that place of pure bliss and love. We basically have to bring that prayer, as in heaven, here on earth. That's when I know that my job is done. That no one in here is going to ask me, what do I need to know for today? Are my finances going to be okay? Am I going to be okay, healthy? Am I going to be healthy? That's when I know I've done my job. So, there's going to be breakthroughs in illusion. There's going to be a lot of, during this time frame, and this is why I had to do it, a lot of emotional instability. I know I'm feeling it. If I'm feeling it, you guys must be feeling it as well. So, emotional instability, irritated, your energy's up and down, dilemmas coming into your life. We also got the sun in Gemini from the 22nd to the 6th of June. So that brings even more powerful energy, more transformation. Not only did we have Jupiter in Gemini, and then we got the sun in Gemini, we've also got Mars and K2. And Mars is war planet, fire, passion, energy, argumentative energy. And then K2 is going to take that Mars energy to a higher octave. It's like an even more intense energy during this time frame because they are conjunct in the energy of Leo. So a lot of fire energy. It's so intense during this time frame, and that's the reason why I had to let you know. Somebody said you put me on blast yesterday when I was on my live in front of all of those people, and I said I'm not here to not put you on blast, especially if you're asking me the same question. This is what I was saying. When you're asking me the same question, you're not doing the work. And whatever you're asking for, whatever you're manifesting, whatever you're praying for is not going to come sooner. It will come later. I'm just letting everybody know that if I can change my whole world around, from my health issues, from negative relationships, negative friendships, my work life, if I can do it, and you don't need to die to have this experience, you can do it. That's all I'm going to say. If I can do it, you can do it. So, that was the Vedic astrology. Amanda, you're going to be the first one on my list. I am going to do what I do until nobody asks me anything anymore. That's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do everything that I am supposed to do, because what my guides have said to me was, because I said to my guides when I was in deep meditation, I said, why do my brothers and sisters keep asking me the same question even though I've given them the answer? And they simplified it, because they're not doing the work, Anna. And it would mean that they hang on your word. They want to manifest what they want to manifest, but they don't realize that they're not doing the mind, heartfelt and emotional and physical work as well. And I get it. And I get that. That totally makes sense to me. You got to cut the cords. You got to let go of the trauma. You got to get rid of the generational trauma that is attached to us from our grandparents, our parents, our ancestors. You got to let go of those things. All right, here we go. Oh, angels and guides and loved ones. Did I say? I did, but let me just cleanse the space. Angels and guides and loved ones, you're close to me and my family here on TikTok, and use me as a vessel to give clear, concise, love and light messages. Please and thank you in love and light. In love and light. Okay. Amanda, you're going to be the first person on my list. This is a subscribers live, which means nobody is coming in here, not even for 6 minutes, just to have a look. I've closed off this live specifically for my subscribers. I'm going to get to every single person at least once. So if I call out your name and I pinned you up and you miss it, you're going to have to record your reading or watch my watch it later on if I can post it up. I'm still trying to download the other live at the minute. So please listen out for your name, listen out for your question, and I'm going to try and breeze through this and get through the 43 people in here. Remember, I do not leave here until I read for every single person at least once. I've got 3 more spaces, so if anybody wants to get an in-depth reading, it is the carousel above the screen or in the gift box below. Amanda. Okay. I don't know why, but I've got conflict with you, Amanda. I've got conflict, clashing, differences, trying to make a decision, hot and cold, multiple choices coming your way, but I've got some sort of conflict. You need to stay away from people who got drama energy, is what I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you, like dramatic or drama energy, argumentative energy, incompatible energy. And I see that you're supposed to be traveling, going on a holiday, possibly on a boat around, you know, in the ocean or the water. If this is something that you might need to think about later on down the line, I highly recommend this, because you're supposed to be going on a trip is what I'm hearing. I don't know whether you're in a relationship or something, but it's like, stay away from people that are smiling in your face but self-sabotaging to some degree. Self-sabotage is what I'm hearing. So like married. So there's some sort of a conflict going on here. Drama. Now, I don't know if there's people getting involved in your business, or there's people, because this is what I'm feeling, there's people getting involved in your business, people trying to put their 10 pence piece into the situation. Again, upheaval to some degree, but it just feels like you need to, there is progression around you, there is closure, but it just feels like there's some sort of back and forth energy here. Up and down energy, what I was saying with the Vedic astrology, up and down energy. Now, this might not be you. Yeah, don't get it twisted, Amanda. You might be feeling great, but you might be dealing with everybody else's drama, everybody else's emotional conflict, everybody else's story. And there's a part of you that may feel like you can't surrender to this story because these people are a part of your life. Make sense? Put it this way. I like to be calm and peaceful in my life. I have no drama in my life, guys, because with my free will, I choose to stay away from drama. Now, the only time drama comes into my matrix is when all of these other fuckers are bringing it into my energy. Now, I'm talking about these other fuckers like my brothers and my sisters, my child, my mum with her fucking drama. I don't want it. If it's drama, don't talk to me about it. I don't want to know. Because when I feel for you, I feel for you. Do you know what I mean? So if I'm peaceful in my room and I lock myself away from everybody, I'm meditating, educating myself, reading my spiritual books, right? And then somebody comes and knocks on my door and goes, oh, you won't believe what happened. I'm like, for fuck's sake. What? Is somebody dying? Because if nobody's dying, don't come in here and talk to me about your bullshit. I don't want to know it. So my point is, if there is some sort of conflict with you, Amanda, okay, and if it's not your personal conflict but other people bringing in their bloody drama, this is going to create emotional unrest here. So you might have to, I don't know, cut shit out. Queen of Swords. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. The drama. Yeah. Look at this. Queen of Swords, Three of Swords. This is always a heartbreak, a heartache, conflicted card, going back and forth card, trying to heal card, trauma, generational trauma, something from the past, or something that keeps on manifesting or surfacing up to the level, something that you might have suppressed or not dealt with. So the Queen of Swords again is cutting out, being logic of mind, being strategic, cutting things out that doesn't serve you emotionally, because it means that you can rest. This is why I'm saying a trip, getting on a boat, being around an ocean, lake, a river. So the Queen of Swords needs to cut something out, like heartache and heartbreak, other people's drama, for example. And I see that you actually have to do this, Amanda. You're a healer. You're a healer. The strength card is the healing card. The person with all the strength gives all energy to everybody that is in their matrix. From your cat, your dog, to the trees, to the animals, and to the plants, and to the people that sleep in your room, to the people that are in your house, and you will feel drained mentally, physically, and spiritually. So, but the strength card tells me about self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, and having the courage to cut somebody out of your life. The Queen of Coins indicates that you have to ground your energy. This talks about working too hard. This talks about somebody who's self-sufficient, somebody who's reliable. People rely on you, domestically skilled, the jack of all trade. So you have to learn how to communicate with the Queen of Swords. Say what you need to say when you need to say it, and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. And then the Queen of Coins is an earthy card. So going outside in Mother Nature, grounding yourself, not working too hard because you're going to drain yourself out. And the High Priestess tells me that you're a healer with intuitive abilities. So pay attention to your intuition, the signs, the symbols, synchronicities. There may be mysteries and secrets around you and you can't see clearly what's going on, but your intuition is going to tell you what you need in order for you to move forward. To go forward and to prosper is what I like to say. To go forward and prosper. And then you've got the Page of Swords. Don't listen to gossip and news and chit chatter, because it will change your DNA frequency. So with the Page of Swords, this is gossip and chit chatter, study and education, children or grandchildren, the need again with that sword to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people, and wait, patience, get rid of any conflict, any toxicities within you. If not you, it's around you, and wait for that pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, because this is about legacy. It's not just actual money, like stability, structure, rich card. It's about leaving a legacy, an imprint on your children and your grandchildren. It's about money, security, stability, financial gain. It's about prosperity. And the Fool card, what did I say? You need to take a trip. Just to get away from the drama. I don't care if it's you and your husband, or you and your partner, or you on your own. But the Fool card is about taking a leap of faith. The Fool card is fresh hopes, a clean slate, changes, a new path, new adventures, and new beginnings. That's what's anchoring your reading. Oh, storm warning. Storm warning. Now, I don't want you to be on a boat like I told you to be on when this is happening, but this is what I was seeing in your energy. Yeah, this is what I was seeing in your energy. All of those emotions that you're storing up in your physical body, mind, and soul, you're going to end up creating serious waves of emotion and then feel like you're drowning in your emotions. So you got the storm warning, and then you got the dream card, which is visions, manifestation, imagination. This is a great way to manifest the things that you're looking for in your life. You have to imagine it. You have to visualize it. In order to manifest your visions into reality, you have to use your imagination. If you do not have that, then you need to watch meditation. You need to meditate. It will open up your third eye. Drink apple cider vinegar with a little bit of water. Are you serious, Amanda? Well, need I say more then? Need I say more then? Do the work, my brothers and sisters. Do the work. Nothing will change if you do not do the work. And this is exactly what I was trying to say to you. So my guides will tell me exactly what you're going through, exactly what to expect. And then you'll come back to me 2 days later and go, what's going to happen with this? Is anything going to change? And I'm like, no, it's going to change when you're going to change. So now you know. So the star signs that I'm seeing around you, Amanda, I've got Aquarius, got Pisces, Libra, Aquarius, Gemini, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Leo in your reading. Do the work, Amanda, and watch everything change. Where does it start? Starts off as a thought. Yeah? Starts off as a vision. It starts off with your imagination. When you can visualize it and imagine it, you'll manifest it. That's how you manifest what you want in your life. Everything is a thought. The thought goes up into heaven. The energies of heaven will make it heavy. So it will come down into the physical world. That's how you manifest. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to Kimberly. Be patient with me, guys. I'm going to get to every single person in the room. Just be patient with me. All right, here we go. Don't start this again, TikTok, please. I'm going to try and pin up some comments. Okay. Anne, will I sign the hospital contract soon? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will you sign the hospital contract soon, please and thank you? Will you sign the hospital contract soon, please and thank you? And if I give you your answer today, Anne, don't ask about it again, because otherwise it's not going to happen. Oh, it feels like it's telling me no, and I can see why it's a no, because you don't listen to your intuition. There's a part of you that believes it's going to happen, but then there's a part of you that believes that it's not going to happen. The star card is a wish fulfillment and a miracle card. Why is it upside down? Why is the high priestess upside down? So there seems to be a battle between your intuition and your ego. So you're sending out two signals to the universe. So your soul is going, I think I'm going to sign that document with the hospital. And then your ego is going, I don't think so, but I don't know about this. Something is going to go wrong. That's where the delay is. Because you are not visualizing, your heart, mind, body, and soul is not in sync with the thing that you need. So I feel like it's either a delay, because you still got the wish fulfillment card. It might be upside down, but it's still in your matrix. So we can still make a wish if you can align your energy and you can get what you're asking for. And I just feel like you're supposed to have some money here. Look, the King of Coins, somebody coming to you with money and finances, stability and structure. Look at that. What do you need to release? Doubt, worry, fear, telling yourself it's not going to happen. There you go. That's your guided message. It feels like no. It doesn't feel like you're going to sign that thing for the hospital, the contract for the hospital. Why? Because you're holding on to something that you need to release. Anxiety, worry, fear, stress. That's what you're holding on to. Anything I need to know, I feel lost. Angels, guides, love. Another one not doing the work. You're allowed to be lost, but thing is, you're not, because we're all here and we all found you. There's 42 people in the room, Jackie. You can't be lost because we found you. So it's not about, so that feeling came from a thought, isn't it? You didn't just feel lost. You thought lost. Don't know what I'm going to do. I feel lost. So now your physical body is going, yeah, I feel lost. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Jackie need to know? After Jackie, I've got Kimberly. Yeah, I see it. Oh my God, Jackie, man. That person looks kind of lost and sad, and it's like all your blessings are over there. It's like you want to go to the other side. You feel sad, you feel lost, you feel grief and abandoned, you feel alone and unloved. And it feels like you just kind of allowed negative energy to seep in. Like this is a healthy boundary card, and you just allowed negative energy to come in and make you feel this way. So what is this doing? What is these emotions doing with the Five of Cups, which is upright? It's blocking what? Contentment, blessings, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You're still going to have your blessings, just coming in later on. So I understand that you're feeling blocked, but here you go. Here's the Sun card. If you've been following me forever, you know what the Sun card represents. It's the best card in the deck. And even if the Sun card is upside down, it's still a blessing. It's you. Your blessings is just floating above your aura. That's all. Let me repeat what I just said. Your blessings, Jackie, is just floating about in your aura. And here is your guided message. Prosperity lies ahead. All you guys. It's only you. It's not me. Kimberly, you're next on my list. Do the work, Jackie. Do the work. Meditate. Go inwards. Call your angels and your guides and your loved ones. Surrender. Wake up in the morning and go, today's going to be a good day. It's going to be a good day. I'm not surprised that everybody's in some dark sort of place because of the energy that's going on, that's affecting every human being right now, not only for the world, but our personal lives. So when you're like in such a dark place, well, what are you going to do? What are you going to do? Are you going to stay there And then dark entities can come in and mess around with your frequency, or you're going to raise your vibrations up to the heavens. Because remember, dark entities walk past us all the time. And if you match the energy of a dark frequency is going to want to stay with you. This is why I talk about dark energy and light energy. Okay. I'm in such a dark place right now and I feel lost. What did I say? The world is chaotic now. It's up and down. It's an illusion. And I've been crying and feeling defeated. Good. Cry. Crying is good. Cry. It's good. So the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is what my guides are showing me is hands bound, trapped, stuck, tied down, feeling like you're a captive to some degree, no trusting. I'm hearing she needs to trust, she needs to believe is what I'm hearing. Looking at your situation or changing your perspective. I'm hearing worrying about either money or finances or a relationship. I'm hearing something about a relationship. I don't know whether you're in one or not, but it's like holding on to pain or trauma around love from the past. I don't know what this is. So let's have a look and see. What was your reading about love? Did you say something about love? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Kimberly need to know, please? Yeah. All right. All right. Oh, please. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, guys. So I'm going to express these words to you. I'm going to tell you everything that you need to know, and you're still not going to do the work, and then you're going to message me again tomorrow and go, what do I need to know? I'm still in a dark place. You haven't done the work. Okay. The love affair. You're definitely in a dark place because this is like, I don't have enough, I'm not enough, worrying about love, worrying about money, security, and stability, feeling left out in the cold. I can't heal you, honey. I can give you what you need. I can give you a glimpse as to what the future is going to be, but it's your free will that's going to get you where you need to get to. So if you want to focus on Brian and you think about Brian and you feel like this is so traumatic and you don't feel like you're ever going to heal from it, this is exactly where you're going to continue to be, feeling left out in the cold. Now, you need to be alone. You need to spend some time on your own. You need to do some soul searching. And you can be on your own and cry and scream and punch a punching bag and feel sad and feel everything you need to feel and get everything out till the point that you've got nothing left in the tank for Brian. Fine. But you also need to go into hermit mode, being around people that match your frequency. Meditate, going for a walk in Mother Nature. The Hermit card is a card of being on your own. The reason why the universe has separated you from whoever this person is because you need to do some soul searching. It's not this person that's going to save you from your loneliness. We all come in alone anyway, and we're going to die alone. So that's why I'm like, it is what it is. So it feels to me like there was a lot of, I feel like this person's very emotionally immature and very childish. Would have probably told you everything that you wanted to hear and you didn't get nothing in return. I feel like you would have been very mothering to this person. You would not feel like a wife, a girlfriend, or a lover. It would be more mothering energy. I feel, oh my God, mothering energy. Are you fucking kidding me? He did. He told you everything, and then you lived on every friggin' word. Every word he said, you believed every word. You didn't give space. You didn't give space. Even if his actions, his words showed you something completely different, or his actions showed you something different, but his words were telling you something, you weren't paying attention to all the red flags. Now look, he's coming out as the page and you're coming out as the mother. So you would have to wipe his ass because you would have been the mother. The Empress is the mother card. You will be abundant though in life and in a relationship, but you cannot mother everybody. So the way I'm seeing it is you might have just dodged a bullet, sweetheart. because he's coming out as a child, and this is a powerful woman. So you cut your losses good. Okay, you're in pain, it hurts, we've all been there, but you'll get over it with time. You're going to be very abundant, because the Empress is a pregnancy card. Ideas that you want to give birth to, absolute abundance, leadership role, teaching others, all the things that you learned within this relationship. You are feeling very sad. You are the Queen of Cups. You are an empath. Natural healing support. You're always there to help somebody. This is the energy of you. And although the Queen of Cups is a really loving and kind energy, look at her face. You love in sadness. That's not good. You're loving in sadness, and this is not good. Now this is what awaits you when you can cleanse out this energy. I can talk about Brian again in 2 weeks' time if you're still sad about Brian, but there's nothing I can tell you that's going to change it unless you change the energy. I can't do it for you. So this talks about emotional contentment. The love and support that you felt has eluded you. This talks about family, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, children, travel, relocation, good health. And that's really nice, Kimberly. But the problem with helping those who need healing is you, unfortunately, as a healer or an empath, you give them that good part of your energy, that healing part. And as a healer, we absorb other people's bullshit. So you need to have a pink Himalayan salt bath. You need to meditate 1000%. You need to be around like-minded people 1000%. Because the thing about you is you're a loyal person. And then when you come across an energy vampire, it basically wins you. It knocks. Right. So that tells me that you're an empath then. So if you can feel other people's energy, do you not think that you should surround yourself with people who match your frequency, or no? Because if you don't, this is what you'll continue to feel. This is sadness. This is loneliness. This is feeling abandoned. This is feeling unloved energy. This person is sad. This person thinks their blessings on the other side of the lake. It's like this is the energy attached to you. So pink Himalayan salt bath, meditation, going for walks, channeling that physical energy into like the gym, going for a walk, going for a swim. That's what you need to do. You've got Archangel Michael with you. Not surprised. Grounding your energy. He governs the root chakra. Archangel Michael is the one that will give you strength and power and protect you from negative, low vibrational energy, like you said in the beginning of your reading. And then this is about learning. You're learning something really important here. Skills, learning, education, teaching. Now, don't forget, the Empress is somebody who has to go through certain experiences to teach other people about how she survived her pain. Just letting you know. Just letting you know. So I am seeing Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Aries, Leo, Sag, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra in your energy. So I hope that helps you in some way, Kimberly. Love and light to you. Fred, you're going to be next on my list, but I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you, Fred. I'm going to get to every single person on here at least once. So please pay attention. I will be pinning up your names. Pay attention, guys, because I don't want you to miss your reading. I read for everybody at least once. I don't... God, what is going on with this thing? And it's not allowing me to pin up, which doesn't make it any better. Okay. Was the dream I had with my mum a message about my dad? Well, what did it entail? Well, let's find out. Angels, guides, loved ones. Was the dream Fab had a message about dad? Yeah, on some level it was, but it was more so about you. I know, I don't know what the dream entailed, but I can see dad here in the energy. But I feel like it's more so about you. Anchoring your question is a love card, a coupling card, and I've got a man around you as well. So I don't know, this is a lover or a friend or somebody that you could meet on your travels. It's like it did have something to do with your father, but ultimately it wasn't about your dad. It was really about you. So it depends on what was in the dream. I've got show the world the real you as your guided message. God, this is not gonna... Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to pin everybody up. It's not working. Malcy. Will the V outcome positive? Second time applying and interviewing. Will the V outcome positive? Just guides, loved ones. Be positive. And then I've got Fred next. There is good news coming your way. I'm seeing that you need to, I don't know, have healthy boundaries. There is good news. I feel like yes. And then anchoring your reading is a good card, which is like blessings, fulfillment, support. I would say yes. But there's something about, there's a little bit of a block here. I think that you're afraid, or you got your guard up in an energetic way, which is going to create a delay. But ultimately, I feel yes is the answer to your question. And then I've got like a new cycle. It says romantic cycle beginning. But anytime I see scales in somebody's reading, it always represents a contract. It might even be that your romantic life is going to level up to some degree as well. If you're in a relationship, more intimacy. Yeah, I've just been waiting so long. Okay. The energy does look good. Okay. What does my guides need me to know, Fred? The first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is I feel like an emotional... There's something feels like emotionally... It's like it doesn't have to be about something specific. It could be about everything and nothing in particular, Fred. It feels like emotional storm, a bit of instability or affected in some way. There's a need for a conversation to be had. I think you might receive a call, a text or an email. That's going to be really important. I also feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're in the energy of manifestation. So you are in manifestation mode. I also feel like you need to not attach yourself to things that happen, like attachment to something that happened, thoughts of the past, no attachment there. You have to tell the universe exactly what it is that you want and then set it in motion. I also feel like if something hasn't come to pass yet, don't feel like it's shattered dreams on some level. Don't sit there feeling it's like shattered dreams, because that's not the case. Okay, so those are the first things that I picked up as I've connected to you. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Fred. What does Fred need to know? You have to be patient, Fred. Stability, structure, financial stability is yours. But you have to be patient. Everything that you prayed, everything that you planted, everything that you asked for is going to come to fruition. But you've got to be patient. You also, in the meantime as well, have got to let go of your heavy burden. So that emotional storm that you're holding in within you. Because anytime I get the 10 of Wands, this is about feeling exhausted and feeling tired, carrying heavy burdens from everybody else as well as your own. And there's a need for you to surrender, release and let go of this. This emotional storm, this shattered energy that you might... And it could be, again, about absolutely nothing or something in particular, is going to create energy of you not sleeping very well, anxiety, grief, might even turn into depression. And this is why you got to let go. Because the first card that came out for you was the 7 of Coins, which is the money. But it also represents patience. Let go of your heavy burdens. Don't overanalyze and overthink things to the point that you're not sleeping well at night. And money. Ground yourself to Mother Earth, King of Coins energy. The business owner, somebody who's reliable, somebody who's an investor, somebody who's practical, got leadership energy, somebody that is the jack of all trades, should have their own business. I've got the Queen of Coins energy, which is a divine counterpart, collaborating with somebody around the work arena later on, if not now, because the King and Queen of Coins together are lovers. They are divine counterpart. And again, this is money energy. And then I've got the Empress, which talks about absolute abundance. All these ideas that you want to give birth to. Again, I have to talk about the child, because the Empress is a pregnant card. It's a birthing card, abundant card, a blessing card, and then another queen around you. So an opportunity to collaborate with 2 or 3 people in the work arena. If not now, if they're not here yet, they're coming in later on at some point. So anchoring your reading, you've got to let go of any insecurities, shattered energy, emotional storm, or emotional unrest. Because the Ten of Swords is always a representation of an ending. When there is an ending, that means with the ending comes a new beginning, a new way of looking at things, a clean slate energy. I know the Ten of Swords looks like a painful card, because I mean it's a whole bunch of knives stabbed in somebody's back. But with a painful ending comes that new beginning. You got to let go. Okay, you got to let go. You got to heal what has been broken. You got to let go of any sadness or worry. And you've got to find some sort of balance and reciprocity. There you go. Alignment, moderation, and acceptance. It is what it is, no more, no less. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Libra, Aries, Gemini. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. I said that already. Okay, in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way, Fred. Sending you love and light. Love and light to you. Milena, you're going to be next on my list. Let me see if I can pin people up. Give me 1 second, guys. Seriously, this is just terrible. Belina, what can I expect in July? Angels and guides and loved ones. Set your intentions, guys. Set your intentions for what you want to manifest in the next month. And don't tell yourself, no, it might not happen. Something's going to go wrong. Something in the outside world affects the way you think, and then it changes your energy. So I've got an older masculine around you. Everything's coming in later on. There seems to be a delay to certain things. I've got an older masculine around you. Could meet him around work or around study. I've got money. I've got pay rise. I've got a child being born into your energy, if not you. Then there's good news, a message or an offer coming your way that's going to be emotionally fulfilling. But for some reason, all of this is delayed and it's later on. I also feel like you've got money. So what you put out, you're going to get back in. The equal balance of give and take, or somebody being generous to you because you've helped them to some degree. So somebody's going to come and help you out. Belina, I've also got the Wheel of Fortune, which is a turning point, good luck, travel, relocation, a new vehicle. But this represents like you've done something good, true and just. And now the universe is going to give you a blessing. You've done something true and just. The Wheel of Fortune is always getting off the karmic wheel. Yeah, getting off the karmic wheel and expecting something brand new. And then you've got the energy is gaining momentum. So things are starting to move for you. I'm not surprised you got the energy is gaining momentum, because anchoring your reading is a wheel. And the wheel is always turning. Giovanna, any messages for July? Angels, guides, loved ones, any messages for July? Any messages for July for Giovanna, please and thank you. Any messages for July? Make sure that you're doing things in moderation. There's going to be an opportunity for 2 things coming your way. Juggling, multitasking, weighing up options. 2 job juggling of work and study. 1 door closes, another door is going to open. There's going to be some sort of an awakening in July for you. Like a spiritual awakening, making that final decision, clarity and truth. And then I've got possible travel, the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. Brand new, travel, relocation. The World card is always a relocation, a move card. And it's also learning important life lessons. Your mum was telling you to be patient, Fab. Patience is a virtue. And then you've got it's time to release negativity as your guided message, Giovanna. Time to move on and release any negativity that you're holding on to. All right. Milena. Milena, I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. The first thing that I'm picking up on you, Milena, is something about two hearts. I don't know if this is like two hearts collide. Can you just write in your question, Milena? Something about two hearts. One is a little bit broken. The other one seems to be okay. Who's Katie? Kathy? Who's Kathy? And Kathy, what? All right, let me answer your question. Give me 1 second. What do you want to know about your mother? Is she in the physical world? Is she on the other side? Interpersonal, is my silence and distance helping? I don't think so, no. There's something here that is very broken and sad. There's something that you've wished for and it hasn't come true. There needs to be awakening around you. There needs to be some sort of an awakening around you in regards to silence and distancing. You're supposed to have some sort of an awakening. My kids aren't speaking to each other or to you. All right. So I need to figure out where I'm doing this reading. Am I doing it about your health or your kids? Because you're getting 7 cards. Or am I going to do the first maybe 3 cards for your health, the kids? Okay. Because I need, when you ask me a question, I need to put my energy into that question. So when you're talking about your mum, then you're talking about your kids, and then you're talking about the silence, and you're talking about your health, I'm not really sure where to direct my energy. That's why I say keep your questions simple, guys. The kids. Okay. I will say this. Everybody always comes back to the mum. No matter... And I've seen it with my own eyes, with more than one person. I've seen it with my own eyes. Even when a mother, not I'm saying you, but there are some mothers out there who are just wrong. Wrong. Like I've seen some of my daughter's friends, and the way that these mothers treat their daughters, it makes me sick, because I personally would never do that to my child. So the fact that this mother could go so far out to hurt their child is unbelievably fucked up for me, because my mum is a great mum. And I would like to think that I play some perfect role or a good role for my daughter up until, you know, my time of death. I want to be the best mum that I can be for my kid. And obviously we're going to have our ups and downs, but we always return to the mum. So what I'm hearing around your children: return, second chances, opportunities, making amends, 2 hearts collide. Yeah, it's you need a vacation, you need to get away, relax and have some fun. I am seeing snaky I don't know who these are. I don't know who these people are, sweetheart. But I've got an empath mixed with narcissistic paradigms. Narcissistic paradigm, and the need to have boundaries. I don't know if you're the one that needs to have boundaries, because it just feels like you might need to have boundaries from a love, from your... I've told you, energy vampires will come in the form of your children, your mum and your dad, your brother and your sisters, your aunties and your uncles. Don't ever think for a second that an energy vampire is just a friend or a perfect stranger. Sometimes the biggest energy vampires are in our family bloodline. So you need to have a vacation. I feel like there's a new opportunity for love around you, but for some reason, the two hearts colliding, not only does it represent children coming back to their mother, obviously, but it also represents a desire or attracting to something that you might need to move on from. I don't know what this is. Right. Oh, you're a healer. You think your husband is an energy vampire. I would say that everybody around you is a bit of an energy vampire because you're coming out as the healer. You're the one that will always fix the problem, that will tame the situation, that has the answers, even though you feel like, I don't know how I'm going to fix this, but you always do. But with the Strength card, this is about self-love. This is why I said you might need to separate from everybody and take a vacation. Self-love, unconditional love, self-respect, having the courage to say no. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you've got mental clarity and new beginnings and new challenges coming your way, new opportunities coming your way. But when God is giving you a sword, this means that you need to cut out something that doesn't serve you. You may or may not know it, but you are. And I think that's lovely, okay? I think it's lovely that you do that. But I also think you need to stop doing that now. Sorry. Because you're going to end up manifesting more bullshit. Because the magician is think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. This represents focusing on something and then turning that vision into reality. So wherever your focus is on. So look at you. Look at both of these. Look at these power cards. Strength, magician, and above your head is the infinite symbol. So you could have infinite potential or infinite problems. Tell me, Magi, which one are you going to manifest? Infinite problems, infinite healing, infinite problems. You need to say what you need to say when you need to say it and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Queen of Swords. What energy is this woman? This woman is cutthroat, brutally honest. She says what she means and means what she says. She's self-sufficient. She's logic of mind. She calculates her moves before she moves forward. When you have done all of that, what will happen is you'll step into your victory. Victory, success, recognition. At the minute, you're going back and forth about something, a thought, a feeling, a negative way of thinking, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. This is the energy that is attached to you. The Two of Wands energy is always crossroads. Should I say something? Should I not? I can't change that for you. I can't tell you what to do with your free will. So when you say I don't follow through, I question myself, what can I tell you that's going to help you change that aspect of yourself? I can't tell you anything. I can tell you what you have to look forward to. I can tell you that you're a healer and a magician. I can tell you that you need to say what you need to say when you need to say and cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people to have victory. I can say to you, if you're always at a crossroads and you never follow through and you're always questioning yourself, which is this card, then how are you supposed to expand and travel? I could say to you that you're a woman that thinks like a man, but I can also say to you, you need to find your power, that you will get respect and recognition, but you're not going to get that unless you see it within yourself first. That's how you manifest the world that you want around you. And do you think that everything, this is the Emperor. This is the energy of the Emperor. This Emperor, be it female or masculine, I'm a woman that thinks like a man. I've definitely gone through so much bullshit in my life that I managed to get this seat because of the experiences that I've had in my life. So I will say this to you, Milena. Do you think that everything that you've gone through up until this point was for nothing? The heartache, the depression, the sadness, the scars that, you know, the old scars that you're holding on to. Do you think that this was for nothing? Of course not. Because who you are on this table is the woman that thinks like a man, the conqueror, the leader, the Queen of Swords. Say what you need to say when you need to say it. The Magi, manifest everything you want. Think it, feel it, say it, manifest and co-create it. And you come out as a healer. So you're both divine masculine and divine feminine. All you got to do is find a balance in those worlds. So stop questioning and guessing and do the work, people. Do the work. I stopped questioning myself when I did the meditation, when I had nothing left in the world to live for, when I thought like, this is it, I'm done for, I might as well just end it. That's how I was thinking. Just end it, Anna, just end it. You don't have the money, you don't have the means, you can't take care of your child, your family will probably be better off with you, just without you. End it. That's where I got to the depth of hell. I'm so glad I got there. Because when I got there, I saw a pinprick of light, that hope, that light at the end of the tunnel. That's what I ended up seeing. And that light at the end of the tunnel is there for all of us. Now, anchoring your reading. Mothering, nurturing, empathy, blessings, abundance, absolute abundance, mothering, nurturing to everybody, and a divine counterpart. Learning important lessons with the person that you're with. Being married to each other in a past life. So, your guided message is a temple path. It's time for you to walk the spiritual walk. Find a path in which you're comfortable with and get out of your ego and tune into your heart space. Did I not say earlier on when I was doing Vedic astrology, what did I say? Karmic loops. Did anyone hear me say karmic loops earlier? Karmic loops. Experiencing the same shit until you learn the lesson. Cause and effect. Destiny point. You're going to keep repeating the same pattern, having the same experience with people with different faces until you learn the lesson. Gemini, Aries, Libra, Aquarius, Leo, Taurus in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. Sending you love and light, sweetheart. Love and light to you. Monica, you're going to be next on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. Everybody in this live is going to get... I'm going to read for everybody at least once. Please copy and paste your question. Otherwise, I'm going to miss it. But I read for everybody at least once. And I'm not leaving until I get to every single person in the room. I've still got 3 more spaces if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading. And it is the carousel above the screen. Christy, will I get approved for disability check by next month? Where did you go? Give me 1 second, guys. TikTok is being an asshole, man. Seriously. Honey, watch what you say. Are you crazy? Do you know that you're manifesting what you're saying? This is what you keep saying. That's why you never get any money. I never get any money, like, ever. Of course you never get any money, because that's what you keep saying. So the universe is going, Christy keeps saying she's not going to get any money, and she is a manifester, so let's just keep on not giving her any money. Watch what you say. Christy, I don't know if you've been following me for a while, but words become things. So if you're talking about never having any money, I never get any money ever, that's why you never get any money. So what I always used to be ready for debts and bills. Like before I started doing this work, I've been doing this work for about 10 years now, and professionally now for about 9 years, I say. But it's like I was always worrying about debts and bills, and like clockwork, debts and bills came. And then when I said, I got to change the way I think, because if I don't change the way I think and I don't change my words and my emotions, what's going to happen is I'm going to keep manifesting the same shit. So let me put this theory to the test. I'm going to put my thoughts and my emotions and my words to line up with each other. And I'm going to do this for 28 days. I don't chase money, I attract money. I'm a magnet for love, money, health and happiness. And then bam, clients, H&M Revenue started giving me money that they owed me. And I was like, oh my God, I should have done this sooner. So no wonder you never get any money, because you keep on manifesting it. Because with your words, words become things. I don't know if you've ever heard me say that, Christy. Words become things. So when you keep saying you are a magician, you manifest with your mouth and with your energy and with your thoughts. You manifest with those powerful things that God gave us. So when you're there going, I never get any money ever, that's how you ended your sentence, ever, you're never gonna get it. Angels, guys, loved ones, Christy. You will get money, sure, you'll get it. But this is you, sad, always having disappointment in your life, never ever getting what you think you're supposed to have. So this is why there's a delay. There's always going to be a delay to your happy ending, isn't it? Blessings. You know what's at the end of the rainbow? A pot of gold. But why is it upside down? You got a yes and you got victory in your energy, but you're the problem. Do the work, people. I'm going to have to keep saying that now every time I go on live. Do the work. So for 28 days, what I did was, my guide said, say these mantras. I don't chase money, I attract money, I don't chase. Say it for 28 days. It didn't even take 28 days for money started to come into my account. It took 2 weeks. You're being tested, love. You are being tested. Your words, your emotions, your thoughts, the universe is testing you. Don't fail. Don't fail again. Don't fail. Right. You got to watch what you say, people. I'm going to say this until the day I die. Watch what you say. Words become things. Watch what you say. Delmain, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Delmain need to know, please, in love and light? I read for everybody at least once. I pin you up. If you miss your reading, nothing I can do about it, because I need to try and get to every single subscriber. It's only fair. What does Delmain need to know? Start of July. At the start of July, you need to change your perception on things. And you need to be clear to the universe what it is that you want. And you need to cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. When you've done that, which you clearly haven't done yet, because you do it, and then you do it without the right intentions, the emotions, the feelings, and the thoughts. You tell the universe what you want, but your energy is not lining up to it. What you will have is a man coming your way. See, he's not here yet. And you will have a document that you're going to sign. Could be a marriage, a new house, a new car, a new job, or a new home. And you might even travel as well. It's upside down though. So it's like a delay to travel, relocation, new beginnings, speed, necessary changes. There's a bit of a delay because you need to cut out certain things that doesn't serve you. Oh, there you go. There's a delay because adjustments are required. You can't make this shit up. you can't. So that in order for you to get what you're asking for, you need to adjust some stuff. Simple facts. Monica, you're next on my list. Angels and guides and loved ones. For Monica, what does Monica need to know, please? In love and light, what does Monica need to know? Okay. The first thing that I'm hearing is breaking point. And then I've got a lock and a key. And this lock and key could be moving a house, changing residence, changing a person that you're with. I've got some people around you that are a little bit envious of you, Monica. So you might already know who they are. Colleagues, co-workers, friends, family members. Because I've got envy energy attached to you. And then I've got a tiger around you as well. So pride, being around people that match your frequency or matches your energy. Stay away from those stubborn people, arrogant, those people who run with ego. Stay away from those people, because with the breaking point energy, yeah, it's feeling overwhelmed on some level, break the final straw, breaking away from people who are limited and who don't vibrate on the same frequency as you. It's time to readjust certain things in your energy. Now, this could be people, could be a negative way of thinking, could be self-defeating belief about yourself, worrying about everybody else. It could be absolutely anything, but there is something where there's going to be a breaking point. Something needs to change. I don't know whether you're in a relationship, because I never remember anybody's reading. I read for so many people all the time. There's no way I'm going to remember everybody and details of everybody's reading. But there is something about love, leveling up of relationship, intimacy. If you're not in a relationship, love coming in. If you are, leveling up the relationship on some level. This is what I'm seeing. All right, hold on a second. Okay, so your first card is, this is the crossroads energy, going back and forth, waiting for something before you make plans to say it, do it, not do it, say to not say, to do or not to do. But this is travel. This is making a choice. This is traveling. This is movement, but trying to make a choice or a decision. You'll get to a point where you're going to be at a breaking point where you're going to have to, that final straw where you're going to make a choice or a decision about something in your life. If you're not sure what those things are yet, it will happen. It will come in, and then you'll be like, this is what Anna is talking about. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. Could be a lover or a friend. You'll know when this person gets here. I am seeing that you do need to take care of your health, going to the gym, because you've got wish fulfillment around you. So with a lot of things that's going to happen in your life, you've got to make sure that you're taking care of your health. So either eating well, going to the gym, working out. And I will say this to you, the Nine of Cups is a wish fulfillment card. So light a candle and make a wish. Make sure you believe and you're in line with what you're wishing for, asking for, praying for, manifesting, so it will come to you sooner rather than later. I am seeing that there is good news, a message or an offer coming your way. All of the above. So I'm seeing that there's good news, a message or an offer coming your way. This is also a studious energy, so studying or educating yourself. And this is also a representation of a child being born into your energy, if not you, in the family. I am seeing that there's going to be a new opportunity around work. So the money, the pay rise, a new job, an investment that's going to pay off, a new income is coming your way, something tangible, stable and long lasting. I am seeing that you are coming out as the magician. So this is something that you are consciously or unconsciously manifesting. And I'm also seeing, as I'm connecting to you, a vehicle, travel, relocation. The Wheel of Fortune is, again, it's a karma card. It's a stability card. It's a financial gain card. I feel like you're going to move out of rough waters into smoother waters, but this is about move, changing, new vehicle, good luck, a turning point, good karma. So you've done something true, and you've done something true and just, and now the universe is going to give you what you're asking for. Align to it. Now, anchoring your reading, I've got the Nine of Coins. Self-sufficiency, financial gain, stability, solo and luxury pleasures. This is anchoring your reading. So this looks good. You know, there's not one bad card on the table. Not one bad card. The only thing that it's like, this is the choice card though. Make that choice. And look at that. Make that choice. There you go. What does that say? It says choice. Options, opportunities. One door closes, another door opens. And education, the thinking woman. Studying, education, learning something brand new, enlightenment. That is in your energy. So I'm seeing Gemini, Sagittarius, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, Libra, Aquarius in your energy. You're so welcome, sweetheart. You are very welcome. So I've got Danny and Tiba on my list. I've got 3 more spaces if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading. Again, it is the carousel above the screen or in the gift box below. I'm not leaving here until I hit everybody at least once, until I get to everybody at least once. Okay, let's have a look and see what's going on. All right, I'm going to scroll all the way to the top so I can... Sorry guys, I have to like click on somebody's name 3 times before I can pin it up. Job delays. Yep, a lot of chaos in the world. It's affecting work, it's affecting relationships, affecting finances and money. 100%. My finances is good. Saying close business. Oh, you want to talk about finances? Job delays impacting my finances. Is God saying close business? Will inventory sell soon? God is not telling you to close your business, no. The energy is delayed. You have got the money coming in, but it seems to be later on. Can you not juggle 2 things? This came in, but it's upside down. Can't you juggle? Can't you do your business and have something on the side? Monica, love and appreciate you, honey. You didn't have to do that. Love and appreciate you. So, Monica, are you not able to... Not Monica, sorry. Phoenix, are you not able to juggle more than one thing? Have your job on the side and then have another, have your business on side and then have another something to bring in income. Because it tells me that you can juggle and the money's still here, but it's just upside down, delay. I'm not really surprised about that because the energy is chaotic. The energy is chaotic. All right, angels, guides, loved ones. So I just feel, yeah, I've been trying to do that. Trying is better than doing nothing. It's time to take action. That's your guided message. If you're juggling 2 jobs, I don't think that you should get rid of your business. No. I think the money will come in, yes, but I think it will be slow and it will start to get better later on. The energy that we're in right now, there's going to be a delay to a lot of things. A lot of things. But I don't feel, look, if it's taking too much, you can put it on the shelf and look at it later on. How about that? Don't get rid of the business, but put it on the shelf and then look at that later on. In the meantime, do whatever it is that you're supposed to be doing. Put your business on the shelf, but don't get rid of it completely. Stephanie. What does your dad want you to pay attention to? Angels, guides, loved ones. Stephanie. Sorry, can my moderator pin up Stephanie? I can't see her. There you are. What does your dad want you to pay attention to this week? And then I've got Danny. Your words. Your dad wants you to pay attention to your words. Your dad wants you to watch what you say before you say it. Your dad's going to let you know that there's going to be a choice and an opportunity coming your way. And you've also need to take care of your health and you've got wish fulfillment around you. But what you need to watch out for and what you need to pay attention to is what you think, what you feel and what you say. Because you have got wish fulfillment here anchoring your reading. But it all depends on your mouth. Watch what you say. This week, watch what you say. Because you might be manifesting something and your manifestations are on its way to you. And then you open your mouth and say something stupid. And then in the end, you're going to push it further out into the ether. So, balance spirituality with practicality. Danny. Danny, you're going to be next on my list. I just need to know if you would like to be on my list. It is the carousel. This is a subscribers live. So everybody on here is going to get a reading. But you have to be patient because there were people that's logged in before you. And I'm trying to do these in order as I've received it. If you're patient, I will get to you because subscribers live, I get to every single person at least once. GT, you're on my list. GTX7. 2 more spaces. I don't ever just get the 1 star sign, Danny. I get, depending on the cards that come out, major arcana cards represent a star sign. All right, so the first thing that I'm feeling as I'm connecting to you is, oh shit. I'm stressed out when I'm with you a little bit, Danny. I don't know if this is love or in general, just in general, but I'm feeling stressed out. I feel like you need to be surrounded with people, friends, family that love and support you, and you need to move on from some sort of holding onto an insecurity. Like, you need to live in the moment. You need to have fun, get rid of any turbulent tension or argumentative energy that you feel within you, a battle within yourself. I feel like you need to take a gamble. Meaning like go out there, put yourself out there a little bit. To some degree, you're not going to be found while you're stuck at home. I also feel like there's going to be some sort of an epiphany, understanding, and awakening, or some It's like a realization here. But I also feel like don't make bad choices. It's something like, I feel like I have to say to you, don't make bad choices. And when it comes to love, don't give out mixed signals. Like, I've got mixed signals with you. Like, you don't know what you want, to the point that when you meet somebody, you're not really sure if this person's going to be with you or they're going to separate from you. So you hold yourself back to some degree. And it's like a game. It's like this game that I'm now playing as I'm connecting to you. It's like a game. I'm playing this game. And I feel like you will have, I'll tell you the star signs at the end, because the major arcana cards, again, represent star signs. So I'll do a general reading for you. I think you said general. I think you said a general reading. Angels, guides, loved ones. This is for Danny. Does Danny need to know, please, in love and life? Does Danny need to know, please, in love and life? See, Danny, I've got you as somebody who is beautiful to look at, yeah? And I also got somebody, as I'm connecting to you in terms of relationships, where you put on this screen. I'm not going to say a mask, because I can still see your face, but you put a screen up. All right, here we go. Danny. Guys, loved ones, what does Danny need to know, please? So I've got Danny, I've got Taba, I hope I'm saying your name right, and I've got GTX, and I've got 2 more spaces. See, the Two of Swords is always trying to make a choice. It's a crossroads energy, trying to compromise who you are. Taiba. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, the Two of Swords is going back and forth about wanting it and not wanting it, meaning there's an insecurity attached to you, Danny. So I'll do a general reading for you, but you wanted to know the star sign of the person that you're going to be with forever. So the way I'm looking at it is you want to know about love as well to some degree. So I feel like you need to figure out what sort of relationship you want to be in. You got to manifest it. You've got to write it down on the paper, and then you got to burn it and send it to the universe. And then you got to write it again and look at it every night, the kind of connection and relationship that you want. Because when you feed and when you look at something for such a long period of time, your energy is so palpable inside of it that you end up drawing it to you. So it feels like as I'm connecting to you, there's a part of you that has there's an insecurity which creates stress, and then realization, like, I do want it, but I'm afraid of it. And then there's a consequence behind those energies, and then make good choices is what I'm hearing. Now, you could meet somebody around work. Here's a King of Coins. So somebody who's a little bit older than you, embodies the energy of an old soul. Somebody who probably has their own business. Somebody who's jack of all trade. But there is somebody around the work arena, or even on at a party, a celebration, a social event. Because this is about surrounding yourself with people that match your frequency, including the masculine energy. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, a man, a celebration, being around your girlies and having fun with your girlfriends. I am seeing wish fulfillment, and I'm seeing it twice. So you've got to be careful of what you wish for, because you got the wish fulfillment twice. The 9 of Cups is a wish card, and the Star card obviously is a wish card. The 9 of Coins as well is about gym, health, going to the gym, working out. So 3 options around meeting somebody: the gym, work, or a party. So you got to take care of yourself, because you got wish fulfillment around you. The Star card is a renewed sense of hope and clarity and having faith in divine that you're going to get your wish fulfillment, be whatever it may be: love, money, health, security. But you got to get rid of the tension and the turbulence. Look, what exactly are you manifesting? Are you manifesting? Because if the Magi is going back and forth about what they want, what they don't want, you're going to intertwine those energies together and co-create it in your reality. So this magician will infinitely be manifesting things that are this way, that way, this way, do want it, don't want it, emotions all up and down. And this is how powerful we are as a soul having a human experience. So the magician, hell, you might even meet somebody on your travels. You got the whole thing here. So work, party, gym, travel. Take a leap of faith, new adventures, new beginnings, a clean slate. Dive right in. Dive into your life. And then anchoring your reading. Travel. Well, you never asked me that question. You just said, what star sign are they? So I'll tell you the star signs. So the 8 of Wands is speed. Something's going to happen sooner rather than later. Travel and relocation. The star signs, you didn't ask me that question. You have to be very specific with the question that you asked me so I can channel all my energy into it. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra in your energy. So you want to know if you know this person. All right. So I'm going to have to get another set of cards and I'm going to have to answer this question for you. Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini in your reading. Do you know this person? Does Danny know this person? Angels, guides, loved ones. Does Danny know this person? Please and thank you. I got a yes. I got a yes. I don't care if you just met them, but I got a yes. I've got a wedding around you as well. I've got a wedding around you as well. There's going to be a sense of familiarity for with this person. So, masculine, yang, action, male, and then you've got the sacral chakra, the solar plexus. What is this? The solar plexus. Archangel Chamuel. So you can communicate with Archangel Chamuel and be like, send me signs and symbols, Archangel Chamuel, let me know. Make that person glow bright yellow. Do you know what I mean? And then the Archangel will help you out here. So that is your reading. Hope that helps you out, Danny. Tiber, you're on my list. I've got 2 more spaces if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth. It's not really 7 cards though, is it? It's more than 7 cards. I've got Tiber, GT, and I've got 2 more spaces if anybody's interested in getting an in-depth reading. Here we go. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to Tiber. Be patient with me. I always have like people who follow me going, I know you you told me off on the live. Good. I'm not sugarcoating anything. You baited me out. You said something and you were like, you're still not manifesting in the right way, and you called me out on my live. Yeah, you're damn right. Because I need to knock on the wood, yeah, of your head to wake you up to do the work. So yes, I'm not going to be here because I care about you enough to tell you, get out of your own way. You're worrying about your health, are you? You all got health problems. Well, you worrying about your health is going to create more problems with your health. So carry on doing that then. I can't help you. I've been working on healing on myself via brain and yoga, Tai Chi. Oh my God, I love that. Anything that I need to know, Julie, Angels, Guides, Loved Ones. I do Qigong. I do Tai Chi workouts. So good for the soul. Bringing your Qi into alignment. Qi is life force. Angels, Guides, Loved Ones. What does Julie need to know, please? What does Julie need to know, please? Look at that. You're healing your emotional trauma. Fabulous. Look at that. You are healing your emotional trauma. I am seeing as I'm connecting to you, still got a ways to go. You still got to learn. You still got a lot of things. You are on my list, GTX. I just called you. Can you guys hear me or no? I just said GTX is on my list. Did you not hear that? I've got Tiber and then GTX. Is my volume working or is there something wrong with it? Oh, you can hear me. Maybe GTX didn't hear what I said. Right. So you're doing the healing. I'm seeing that you're expanding. Okay. Tammy, you're on my list. I got you. I only got you as GTX though. I only saw Tammy just now. So you're doing the healing. I can see you're doing the emotional healing, Julie. Look at that. Good for you. I also feel like I'm seeing a lot. Everybody says, when is my healing going to be done, Anna? You're going to be healing from the moment that you were born till the moment that you die. Because that's what we're here to do. Heal trauma. So we don't have to bring it back to us with us in the next lifetime. The wild card is the ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new, the completion of all of that. Travel and relocation. And in the midst of all your healing, Julie, you're waking up your third eye, your psychic abilities. And not only are you waking up your psychic abilities, sweetheart, you're manifesting it as well. You are consciously or unconsciously waking up all of your superpowers by doing the Tai Chi, the yoga, and working on your brain. This is fabulous. So the only thing that I'm going to say to you is keep doing the work. Keep doing the work. And what will happen is things will start to unfold before your eyes. You will see. You can't make this shit up. You cannot make it up. Your hard work is paying off. Is that not your reading? Is that not your reading? I just said you're doing the work. It's working. You're doing emotional healing. You're opening up your psychic abilities. Travel and relocation. You're manifesting this. You cannot make this shit up. And this is your card. And you saw me shuffle it in front of you. Your hard work is paying off. You can't make it up. You just can't. It's fabulous. This is why I use oracle cards as well, because I would like to see it align. I like to align this energy. I like this alignment. And the oracle cards just solidify what you're doing. Any messages for this week? I have a new manager starting tomorrow. What can I expect? Lauren, angels, guides, loved ones. After Lauren, I've got Tiber. All right, here we go. Oh, I like it. I feel like the energy is, look, I don't know who your boss was before. Maybe this person was lovely and good, but there was some sort of anxiety here. Upside down. This is a good thing. So when the Eight of Swords is upside down, the Eight of Swords upside down is like learning from past mistakes. It represents more mental peace. I've got peace in the work, balance, moderation, harmony, patience, opening up psychic abilities, intuitive abilities. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of balance in the work arena. Reciprocity, I feel. Balance, opportunities for money coming your way. So the energy around the work with the new boss, I don't know, it feels nice. I like it. It feels good. There's nothing here that's untowards. Look at that. You're very close to achieving your goals. I like that. That feels really good. All right. Tiber, you're next on my list. After Tiber, I've got GTX Tammy. All right, here we go. Confirming court will go my way and children and my and the children's favor. I'm manifesting full custody. Angel, guides, loved ones. You've got guardian angels all around you. In fact, they kind of look like Tinkerbell. I've got peace and healing around you. I know at the minute it feels a bit hollow. The energy feels hollow. I know, like, when is it going to come? This energy feels like it's still there. It's still to come. So it feels a little bit hollow energy. But I feel like I'm hearing healing toxicities, healing relationships, allowing loved ones to watch over you on the other side. I'm seeing peace and harmony. I'm seeing self-care, which is something that you need to do. You need to meditate. Introspection is what I'm hearing as I'm connecting to you, sweetheart. Right, here we go. What is the energy around angels, guides, loved ones? This is for Tiber, please and thank you. What is the energy, please? I feel like there is good news, and I feel like there's going to be something tangible and solid and long-lasting coming your way. I feel forgiveness in the energy. Remember, bring love into all scenarios is what I will always say, no matter how hard it may be. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Tiber need to know, please, in love and light? You know the hollow energy that I was feeling? The hollow energy. This is how the cards are picking it up. As the Hanged Man. You're not stuck in this scenario. You're an old soul. You've already been on the earth more than once. You have all of these life experiences from past lives with you. You need to get out of your own way and stop sacrificing your happiness to please somebody else. I am seeing that you do need to do some soul searching here. The Hermit card is meditation, going in, seeing the end result that you're looking to manifest. Follow the path within yourself. Look what's on the table. What are you manifesting? You're manifesting the good stuff? Then see the end result. See it. Don't just see it. Say it. Don't just say it. Feel it like it's already done. Because you are coming out as the Magician. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're dealing with somebody who's very immature. Cutthroat, quick to action, childish, unreliable, quick to action, change of lifestyle. You don't know whether this person's coming or going, this person that you're dealing with. Again, cutthroat and brutally honest. Everything that you planted is going to come to fruition, but you do need to be patient because this person worked so hard at what they're trying to manifest and co-create into their life, but now you got to wait for the result. So while you're waiting, wait in high vibration, not in worry, in fear and sadness and seeing the worst case scenario. No, because I tell you what the worst part about a situation like this is, it's the waiting time. Now in that middle portion, from the beginning of the situation to the end of the situation, it's that middle portion, it's the patience part. Where is your energy flowing? Are you going to be stuck in the past, or are you going to manifest something good for the future? Where are you putting your attention on? That is the energy of the Magician. What you planted is going to come to fruition. You're dealing with somebody that I feel is very change of lifestyle, very quick. You're falling into some illusion. Not everything is as it seems. Not everything is as it seems. There's an illusion. I'm working on my patience. Well, this card wouldn't have come out if you weren't working on your patience, or you needed to be patient. Because when you Google the 7 of coins, it says patience. You have infinite potential. Look twice. The infinity symbol has come out for you. There's the infinity symbol, and the infinity symbol is above the head. Are you going to learn the same lesson again? Or are you going to learn the lesson and find balance? Are you going to manifest the things that you want, or are you going to manifest the things that you don't want? So you need to manifest patience, because all good things come to those who wait, and not everything is as it seems. The Moon card is a distortion. Now you got the same superpowers as I have. Tiber, mediumistic, see things that other people don't see. And the High Priestess, why is she upside down though? Your intuition is telling you that everything is going to be okay, but there seems to be a battle between the ego and the soul. Not everything is as it seems. There is a hidden element to this, but there's an awakening here. So I do feel like it's, oh my God, she's a psychic. I just said to you, got the same powers as I do. Psychic medium, psychic abilities, seeing things that other people don't see, perception, psychic. Those are one of your cards. And then I've got door to romance and love. So I feel like on these cards, there's only one card on here that I don't like, and it's the Hangman. So I feel like ultimately it's going to go in your favor, but it depends on how the Magician is manifesting it. Tara, you're on my list. I've got one more space. It depends on where the magician, you, are putting your energy on, where you're putting your focus on. What you focus on is what you're going to end up manifesting. Gemini, Pisces, Virgo, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Pisces in your energy. Where you put your attention is where it's going. That's where the manifestation lays. So energy flows where your attention goes. Like energy attracts like energy. So have you heard of these sayings before? That is what you are in right now. Okay, so I've got Tammy next, and then Tara, and I've got one more space. I can see everybody that I haven't read for, and I'm not leaving here until I get to everybody, so you got to be patient, guys. Will I lose the weight that I desire by December? Are you doing the hard work and the grafting? Is your mindset where it's supposed to be? You doing the physical work, the spiritual work, the healing work? People that have put on weight, they say in a past life, food was taken from you. They say that people who in a past life, they say that people who put on weight in this lifetime, in a past life, somewhere in one of your past lives, food was taken from you, and security is food. It's like your security blanket to eat, so you don't feel like people are taking away from you. It's a form of security. Angels, guides, loved ones, will Irene lose the desired weight by December? Do you think you will? Because it looks to me like I got a yes, but it feels like you're in an illusion to some degree. Are you doing the work that you need to do? Are you focusing on the work that you need to do? Because I feel like if you're doing the work, I feel like you will get there, but there needs to be some sort of balance here. Because this is filling up your own cup, doing the right thing, be patient with yourself, doing things in moderation. This also represents self-control as I'm connecting to you. I feel like you will get there. This is a Capricorn card. The World card is Capricorn, December, but it came in upside down. So you could easily lose the weight either a little bit after December or smack dab on December, yeah. But it really depends on where your energy's at. Again, put your attention on where, put your energy on where you want to, what you want to manifest. A fiery climax approaches. So I feel like you could get there. Yes, you can. Do the work, sweetheart. Do the work. If you're doing the work, you're good to go. Okay, give me 1 second before I get to Tammy. I said I'll read 2 people. Paula, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Paula need to know, please, in love and light? I see number 10 in your energy, Paula. 10 days, weeks, months, or the 10th of a month where things will start to shift and change in your favor. You've got to start listening to your intuition because your psychic abilities is on point. If you're not listening to your intuition and you're more listening to your ego, you're going to have problems in your life. So you're coming out as the one who can see without seeing. Now things will start to shift and change for you emotionally, mentally. 10 days, weeks, months, or the 10th of a month, depending on where your energy is at. I'm seeing happy family, love, emotional support, stability, an ending to a chapter and the beginning to another chapter. And I'm also seeing victory, success, and recognition around you. So Lady J, you're on my list and you just closed it off. Do not gift me anymore. My list is closed, guys. I'm not leaving here until I get to everybody at least once. And then you've got you and your loved ones that are safe, meaning you've got blessings in your energy. You're going to be protected. You're divinely protected. Okay, Tammy. Angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Tammy. What does Tammy need to know, please, in love and light for Tammy? You're so welcome. General reading for Tammy. I don't know where I'm putting this right now, what I'm feeling when I'm with you. I don't know where I'm putting it. Perplexed, conflicted, puzzled, trying to fit the puzzle pieces together, chasing, not attracting, the need to let go of toxic relationships, toxic thoughts, emotions, feelings, or people. I've got a coffin in your energy, and don't worry about that. The coffin represents putting all your shit in the coffin. Worries, fears, sadness, anger, sorrow, grief, guilt, shame in the coffin, nailing it and then burying it and letting it go, or surrendering it to universe, God, divine. I've got an ending for you and a new beginning for you. I've got something or someone that was disruptive and dishonest and deceitful. Something toxic, or was in your energy that was toxic, and the need to forgive, surrender, and let. If it's a person, let it go. If it was a trauma from the past, let it go. I'm seeing moving on. Don't waste your time over things that you have no power to change or control. Surrender, let go, move on. Surrender, let go, move on is what I'm feeling, Tammy, when I connect to you. Forgive the past. Unless you got a time machine, which I obviously need to borrow because I've got some stuff that I need to change. It's not like we have a time machine and to change anything. So let go of the past. Don't worry about your future. Be in the present moment. They call it a present because it's a gift. Stay away from people who are toxic, dishonest, because it will create resilience in you, and then not pursuing the things that you need. If it's my estranged son, it could be many things. But like I said earlier to somebody who asked about not talking, I think it was Melina, my kids are not talking to me. Everybody always comes back to the mum. Everybody. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Tammy need to know, please, in love and light? Everybody always comes back to the mum. Everyone. Tammy need to know, please. Tammy need to know, please. This is what I was saying about trickery, dishonest, deception, needing to bury things that doesn't serve you anymore. Stop chasing situations, attract it. Stop trying to fit all the puzzle pieces together because it creates conflict and confusion. There is going to be a door opening for you. Hangman, stuck and stagnant. The hangman is always, it's him. Let him go. He'll come back when he needs to come back. There's nothing you can do about it. As long as you've done your part and you've done everything you can do to reach out to him, he can never say you never reached out to me, you never tried to call me, you never tried to be in my life. Don't give him any reasons for saying these words to you. Even if you have to be a bugaboo, just as long as you've done your job and you've tried, and then take a step back, and then he can never say you never tried to get to me, you never tried to reach out to me. Do your job, you're the mum. But at the same time, you need to give space as well. You got to let the universe. So he can never ever come to you and say, you know what? You never came for me. Now I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, they are adults. Are you kidding me? Miss Lotus said they're adults, they don't need their mum. I'm a 44-year-old woman. I cannot live without my mother. I need her. She is my saving grace. She's the one who balances my world. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding? My daughter's 22 and that girl still wants me and needs me. I think my mum said that to me as well. She said to me, even when when your daughter is an old woman, she's always going to still be looking for you. I need my mother. Look at Marsha. My mum passed away and I still need my mum. So just letting you know, Ms. Lotus, yeah, they're always going to be looking for you. I want them, they don't need me. Oh no, they do. You'll see. You'll see. There's going to be a time when I go, Mum, I need to ask you something. Mum, I need to talk to you. Mum, can I come and see you? Mum, you think that just because they're not in your energy my sister is 55 years old and still needs to be with my mum. My brothers are 50. I've got a brother, my two siblings that are in their 50s. Me and my younger brother in our 40s. We need our mum. No matter what happens, we need our mum. So at some point they will come to you, whether you know it now or not. They'll come to you, you'll see. So yes, get out of your own way, Tammy. Start looking at your situation from another perspective. Don't sacrifice your happiness for others, for everyone else. Do your part as the mum, but then take a step back. Get rid of any conflict, obstacles, challenges, rivalries, sports play, tug of war energy. This is going to deplete your soul. I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, the Knight of Cups. There is good news coming your way, love coming your way. So I can guarantee you that your children will always come back to you. No matter what the scenario, the situation, the child will always come back. There is love around you. So I don't know if you're in a relationship or not, Tammy, but I've got like romantic gestures, the leveling up of a relationship, a new love coming in, depending on your situation. I'm seeing a wedding. Love a mate. What do you mean? Yeah, I've got love around you, definitely. Romantic gestures, proposal. I've even got a wedding around you, soulmate. Celebration, homecoming, family. This card represents a reunion. So it's like everything coming your way. It's all things. And then I've got the Queen of Cups. You're very loving, nurturing, kind, empathic. You're there for everybody when they need you. You're there to give good advice or to be a good ear. This is something that you are. This is the energy around. This is why you have to be mindful about toxicity and toxic people. The Queen of Cups is somebody who's a nurturing person, is always a healing support for everybody. You're always there for people that need you. And look, you're coming out as the magician as well. Watch your mouth. Coming out as the magi, the magician. So you can manifest everything you think, feel and say. Now, what scares me when somebody's coming out as the magician is, ooh, if you're the magician, are you thinking good thoughts or bad thoughts? Was it Dorothy? When the woman said, think good thoughts, think happy thoughts, and then you manifest it. So you're coming out as the magician. I've got the Nine of Cups. You need to light a candle and make a wish and take care of your health. Because anytime the Nine of Cups comes into my matrix, into your matrix, in your reading, this talks about good health, taking care of your health, going to the gym, working out, eating more healthily, drinking more water. And this also represents wish fulfillment, abundance, blessings coming your way. You need to let go of something. Did I or did I not say coffin? Did I in the beginning of your reading? So I see a coffin. And I was like, it's not a bad thing. It's putting all your shit. Look at that. And what are the chances that in your reading, I said in the beginning of your reading, that I see a coffin in your energy. And then you got the death card, which is new beginnings, endings, new beginnings, growth, change, transitions, feeling liberated, letting go of the old in order to manifest the new. Did I or did I not say a coffin? Burying all the things that doesn't serve you anymore. Letting go of any hurts and sorrows and past time energy. Not holding on to the energy because it's not doing anything for you. Did I or did I not say that? So the death card. When there is an ending, there is a new beginning. So your card is happy family, reunion, the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. And then the clear audit. So you can hear things, your name being called out. Pay attention to the sign, symbols, synchronicities, whispers, messages, divine messages. You got this. I'm not worried about you. So the star signs that I'm seeing around you, Tammy, I've got Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. I've got Libra, Aquarius and Gemini. I've got Aries, Leo and Sagittarius in your reading. So I hope that helps you in some way. I send you love and light, sweetheart. Love and light to you. Who's next on my list? Tara. Got Tara and Lady G. Once I'm done with Tara and Lady G, I'm going to go straight to the comments and read for everybody that I have not yet read for. This is a subscribers live, which means you pay me for subscription. So I have to get to everybody. I'm not going to miss anyone out. I'm going to make sure I get to everybody here. But you have to be patient with me, guys, because it's not easy doing a subscribers live. I want to make sure I get to everybody at least once. Nomsa, single. Morgan's energy towards our connection. Is there a future? Angels, guides, loved ones. Let me answer the question and then I'll see what the energy is between you both. Is there a future? I got a no already. I felt no and I've got a no. I feel like as I'm connecting to both of you, I don't know if there's other people getting involved in your relationship, meaning like this person's got outside distractions or you've got outside distractions. It feels like this person's emotionally confused. Nomsa. 7 of Cups is like you're one of the choices. I don't like it. You're a choice. You're not the only option. You're a choice. I feel like there is other people involved in the situation. I feel like you might be praying or manifesting to some degree about this connection. I just feel like you got the Justice card upside down. You don't have any sort of karma together, because the Justice card is always a karma card. But when the Justice card is upside down, it's like this person has a lot of karmic energy that needs to be restored. And I don't think that you're the only person that needs... It feels like this person's got a lot of karma with a lot of people. And I think you just happen to be just one of those people. And when I say people, I feel like I'm women. I feel like I'm seeing women. I don't know about this. I don't like it for you, personally speaking. I don't know. I feel like there could be another person intertwined in this energy that you may or may not know about. And it could be, I don't know if this person was married before and still has ties to a old marriage, or if this person had karma with somebody from the past that they are still holding on to that sort of energy, which will be intertwined with the energy with you. So you would not be like the first thing on their mind, because they've got other things going on that you may not know about. And then I've got confidence is key to success for you. You've got to know who you are. To thyself be true. If something doesn't feel right about this person that you're talking about, you might have to reevaluate the relationship, because something just feels a little bit off, disconnected. I don't know if I like it. It doesn't feel right to me. Do I think that this is your person? I don't. Just letting you know now. I feel disconnected to some degree. All right, before I get to Tara, I've got to do Ella. What can I tell you about Ted? Angels, guides, loved ones, Ted. I'm not leaving here until I get to everybody at least once. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Ella need to know about Ted? Ted. Capable of hurting you. You don't know whether this person is coming or going. Cutthroat, brutally honest, can be icy and cold, and as the young ones are saying these days, ghost you. So you would be like, you don't know whether he's coming or going. Does he want you? Does he not want me? He says certain things that feel right, but then his actions are saying something completely different. He will pull all your energy out of you, Ella, because you're always going to be wondering whether you're the one. Oh, so you know what I'm talking about. So, I am your mental clarity. You've got a new opportunity around you, and it's not good with this person. Ace of Swords is mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities. You're a healer. And if you choose to stay with this person will drain the living daylights out of you, Ella. His back is not facing you. His back is towards you. He's got other things going on in his life. And then I've got the 3 of Blades. 3 of Swords is heartache and heartbreak and sadness and sorrow and cheating and deception and lies. Yeah, bye, Ted, bye. You got luck on your side. Once you get rid of this person, good luck will start to flow to you. I don't like him for you. Can't tell you what to do, though. Tara. See, guys, Ella's going exactly, that's exactly how I feel about him. Your intuition was obviously on point. Your intuition was obviously telling this person ain't right for me. Something. So you didn't need me to tell you what your intuition was already telling you, sweetheart. This is what I keep saying to everybody. You don't need me. Just get out of your own way and listen to your soul. All right, Tara. I'm not leaving here until I get to everybody. Be patient with me, guys. I have to read for everybody at least once. Tara. I'll do a general reading for you, Tara, until I can see your question. Tara, angels, guides, loved ones, this is for Tara. What does Tara need to know, please, in love and light? Tara, you here, honey? I know that everybody's feeling these energies with me. It feels so topsy-turvy. And I'm so tired. You must be feeling it as well. And I feel sorry for those of you who have to wake up in the morning and go to work. I feel for you. I do. I feel for you. It's so draining. And like the energy is just draining. And then the heat is too much. And it's like the emotions of everything is just wild right now. And this is exactly the Vedic astrology's crazy energy. So I'm so grateful for me having my business because I can choose whenever I can work. And I love that. But at the same time, remember this, when you have your own business, if you don't work, you don't make any money. So, you know, and I've got bills and electricity to pay. But there are days when I'm like, I can't do it. I can't. I felt that day. I felt that today. I was like, can I do my live? I'm so drained. I've got nothing left in me. I've been reading for private clients. And then I said to my angels and my guides and my dad and Shivi, can you put a blast of energy in me because I've got to go live? And bam, it was just blasted. And I was like, right, I'm going. I can do it. It's so intense right now. Okay, Tara, I can't see your question, so I'm going to do a general reading for you until I can see your question. Are you taking care of your health? Trying to be a mum when you're drained. Try to be a mum and a carer. So I have to care for my kid and then care for my mum. And then I've got to take care of my business. And then I still got to go and do the food shopping. And I still got to do with the cleaning and all this shit. It's just a lot. I don't know how I do it. I must be being filtered. I saw that. Copy and paste your question. Add some emojis into it. Okay, here we go. Moving in with Mike. What? Are you asking me if you're moving in with Mike? Because are you asking me or are you telling me? Because I need to know how I'm going to answer this question. Are you moving in with Mike? Are you basically saying to me, I'm moving in with Mike? Is it a blessing? Or are you saying, am I going to move in with Mike? And are there any blessings attached to it? Are you moving in with Mike? Is that because you're saying yes, exactly. So are you moving in with Mike? You're moving in with Mike. All right. Wow. I don't know if Mike is going to give you your blessing. You've got blessings without Mike. Wish fulfillment, abundance, miracles. Look at your cards when I said, is there a blessing for Tara? But I didn't add Mike into it. I just said, is there a blessing for Tara? And then I've got, look at that. Ace of Cups. Love, intimacy. Justice will be served. Good karma, signing of a contract, moving in, new job, new house, a marriage, a high form of commitment. 1000% you've got a blessing here. Is it going to be with Mike? Maybe. We'll see what the cards say. But that is the answer to your blessing question. Yeah. Okay, let's do this. So, you have to make sure you're taking care of your health. Health is really important. Health is wealth. If you don't have your health, then nothing matters. There's no point in worrying about money or work. If your health is going down the drain, going down the toilet, and you're deteriorating slowly because of your depression or your stress, then forget it. There's no point in manifesting anything. If your health is not working and your health is not in good stead, then there's no point in anything. Because health is wealth. right? So you've got wish fulfillment, or you made a wish, you asked for something, and the universe is going to make it come true. I always say, though, be careful of what you're asking for, because if you're asking for something and you get it, you might not like it in the end. But yes, you've got wish fulfillment around you. You've got a blessing. There's a wish coming true. Taking care of your health, looking after yourself is what I'm seeing. I've got the Queen of Wands. So you're very passionate about what you're doing, and there's excitement here. And with the Queen of Wands energy, you will always attract energy vampires. This is just in general, but this is about being confident in your choices, being self-assured, being more free-spirited, letting the chips fall where they may, as I always say. But I do feel like so far the energy, oh, okay. And then I've got the Three of Swords. I was going to say the energy looks good so far with those cards and these cards. But the Three of Swords is make sure you're healing some insecurity. Make sure you're healing worries. Make sure you're not going to manifest anxiety, because you do have that blessing attached to you. And it's not going to be because you're moving in with Mike. It's going to be because of your own energy frequency. But make sure you're not bringing in negative emotions. Make sure you're speaking your mind, saying what you need to say when you need to say it, cutting out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. Because the Queen of Swords, again, is logic of mind. She's strategic. She is, you know, she calculates her moves before she makes moves. I've got the King. Okay. Oh, what is that? There's a possible that you could level up, or it could turn into a marriage. I have got the King of Sticks, Wands, and the Queen of Wands. I do have that in your energy. Are you lovers? Are you love? Are you... I don't want to say this. Soul searching, go within for that personal quest for truth and clarity. Be very patient with yourself. Everything that you've prayed for, planted, manifested is going to come to fruition. You have a blessing, and it doesn't have to be with Mike. Like I said in the beginning, there is some sort of clarity and truth coming your way. I keep seeing the broken heart feeling destroyed and shattered. You need to be more happy. You need to have some happiness and joy. You got to stop thinking the old way. Outdated thinking, replaying events in your head over and over again is going to end up manifesting something that you don't want into the current situation with you and Mike. But I've got to show you these cards. I think you will have your blessing without Mike. And I'm not saying it's too late and you shouldn't move in with Mike, because I feel on some level you need to have some sort of relationship with Mike and have experiences with Mike. But here we go. Queen, Wands, Three of Swords, heartache and heartbreak, and another Queen. So I don't know if this person had a past relationship and he's still on some level holding on to this past relationship, or it's not yet done or completed that you may or may not know about. I don't know where this is going, to be honest. You got to let go of insecurities. You do have a new beginning. You're supposed to have some sort of relationship connection with Mike. I am seeing that. There is a new beginning on its way to you, but there is a disruption here. So I don't know if Mike has somebody else or had somebody else outside of this relationship or before this relationship. And this person, Mike, is holding on to something from their past. Because I've got the Three of Swords, which is heartache and heartbreak, and I've got two queens. And one of those queens are you. But at the same time, I'm seeing that you guys are meant to be together for a certain amount of time, to learn something from each other. And then anchoring the reading is the Lovers card. So it's a choice. It's like you're going to have another choice. And the Lovers card is always two people, a choice of two people. I do have two queens here. So this does represent that this person might be holding something still for somebody from their past. It's not all bad. it's not bad, but it's not something that I would want if I'm moving in with somebody. But I also know that this is something that you have to, for both of you to, you have to experience it. You've got outdoors, animals, environment. So you need to kind of be outside, Mother Nature, get yourself grounded. And this is supposed to awaken you on a spiritual level, this relationship. Could it be you holding on to something? Yes. Because the Lovers card is you and or Mike holding on to something or someone from the past. But I've got 2 females in this reading. I've got 2 queens in this reading and 1 man. Maybe you're the one that's holding on to insecurity and you have insecurity around him looking at other women or looking at somebody from his past, which then you will end up manifesting into your reality. I've got Libra, Gemini, Aquarius, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius around you. I cannot tell you what you want to hear. I am here to tell you what I see. And it is up to you what to do with what I tell you. So do I feel like it's bad and untoward and evil? No. Do I feel like you guys are meant to be with each other for a certain amount of time to learn something from each other? Yes. Do I feel like there is other people intertwined into this situation? I do. Like I said, the Lovers card is the choice of two situations and 2 people. You might be holding on to a fear with Mike. Is Mike going to see someone else that he likes? There could be something that Mike is holding on to from the past, but is trying to get into his new beginning with you. There's always something in the in-between, guys. Always. Lady J, you're going to be next on my list. I'll tell you this, though. Let me put your mind at ease, Tara. You will be blessed. I promise you this. With or without Mike, you will be blessed. You will have your blessings. Lady J, you're the last one on my list. I'm going to read 2 people before I get to you. Please be patient with me. Letha, any messages for the month of July? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Letha need to know, please, in love and light? Letha. Stop procrastinating. Take action on the things that you want to do. If you're holding back and you want to travel, relocate, and you want to move and you want to do some new things, what's going on the side of mine? And you want to do new things, start activating the idea. You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself. You need to rest your mind. There's some over-analyzing and overthinking things here, and you need to be more optimistic than pessimistic. Now, everything that it feels like you're supposed to receive some coins, because the 6 of stones represents money. So what you put out, you get back in. The equal balance of give and take, generosity. Whoever you've been helpful towards is going to now come in and try to help you, but for some reason the card is upside down, so it's like it will happen later on. Healing. You need to take action and balance your frequency. Balance the ego and the soul, the masculine and the feminine energy within you. Amelia, are we going to move? Are we going to move for our safety? Jesus Christ, honey, what is going on? Angels and guides and loved ones. Is Amelia going to move for safety, please and thank you? In love and light. You will, but not yet. You will. The death card is letting it go. It's an ending. It's a new beginning, but it's upside down. So it's a delay. like you feel like your hope is destroyed, you feel a bit stuck, the energies are stagnant, there's an energy of inertia around it, and you feel brokenhearted about something. This is so palpable that you're going to end up manifesting these things that you don't want. So I do feel like there's going to be an opportunity. You're going to have an opportunity to move to this area or this area, but not yet. You will move. You will move. You will. For your safety, you will. But you have to understand that there's a divine timing to everything. I know about moving into safety because, I mean, my baby dad wanted to kill me, kill my daughter, kill my mum, and then kill himself. So, yeah, I know about safety and moving. I know. A time to give rather than take. Put all your worries into something and someone else than worrying about your situation, because all you're going to do is put negative emotions and negative words into the situation that you're in, and you're going to end up co-creating things that you don't want. You will move, and you're going to have a choice of 2 places. Thank you, that is what I'm going. Yeah, that is exactly. Why do you think I mentioned it? So I've got my baby dad going, I'm going to kill you and kill my daughter and then kill your mum, and then I'm going to kill me. And I'm just like, oh, enough with the killing already. Why don't you just take yourself out? But obviously I don't feel that way anymore, because that's not a nice thing to say, is it? So I hear what you're going through, and you will. If you need to go into a shelter, that's what I did. You should. If you're worried for your safety and you're worried for your kids, or just you alone, you can be put into a place. There are always places where they will take care of you. You just got to go and look for it. Disappear into the night. Shut up. Jesus. God love him. Love and light to him. You can't send any negative. You know, when you ill wish a soul, you're going to make that person darker and darker and darker and more evil. You cannot send a vibration of hate to this man, no matter what he's done. No matter what he's done. I know it sounds not easy. No matter what he's done, you cannot send hate energy towards him, because you're going to make him more darker and more evil. Love energy. Send it on to his direction. That's how I got rid of this one. I was like, please God, give him everything that he wants, no, everything that he needs, so he can forget about me. He can give him love, give him happiness, give him the money, give him the means, give him everything that he wants, so he will forget about me and my kid. And that's exactly, I haven't heard from him forever. He couldn't find me because I left. Good. Keep doing it, man. You're going to balance out the energy. Don't worry, because everyone, karma. Hello. Everyone gets their karma. Everybody gets their karma. I'm not ill-wishing somebody that's done something evil to me. Why would I? Do you know when somebody's doing something evil to me and I do nothing in return, they're going to go and go, why isn't she like being mean? Why isn't she hurting me? Why doesn't she say something bad to me? Why doesn't she get, why doesn't she do something bad? I don't flow in the same frequency as you, because I know that you must be in so much pain that you actually want to cause pain to me. So I send you love and light, man. Setting your house on fire with your babies in there. Oh, I feel so sad for him. I don't feel sorry for you, because you're going to get your blessing. Don't worry about that. I feel fucking sorry for him, man. I feel sorry for him. Don't worry, God will watch over you. But I feel sorry for him, because he's walking around with dark entities. So we cannot send any more negative energy to this man. Cannot. Lady J. Is there anything I need to know? I was displaced at my job. Is it a blessing in disguise? Of course it is. I was displaced in my job. So I was somebody, yeah? Listen to this. I made that building the way it was. The heart of London town. I done the security. I took care of 300 people. I brought in the furniture, the decoration. I made sure that they made that building amazing. I studied that building from top, the roof, right down to the basement. I remember my brother, because he's a security guard, and he always said, learn your building. Learn what you're doing. Learn your job. So when shit hits the fan, your own boss is going to come up to you and go, do you know how to fix that? Do you know how to fix this? And what did they do to me? They gave some woman my position and put me into a smaller building because they wanted me to make that building fruition the way I made that London building fruition. Yeah, that's what they wanted me to do. Now, what happened at the end of all of it? You want me to make this building alive because I'm fabulous and I make things really good. Yeah. And now you're putting me in a smaller place. And don't get me wrong, this is Old Bond Street. So I don't know if you know anything about London, but we've got New Bond Street, which is the up and coming town of Bond Street in the heart of London. And then we got Old Bond Street, where old money, all the rich people, and they put me there, Old Bond Street, right? So I'm there. There's like cancer research in the building. There's all of this like amazing workspaces in this building. And they put me in there because it was going downhill. And I was like, you put me here, I don't belong. This is not my building. I left. That's when I started doing tarot. I left. Was it a blessing in disguise? Fuck yes. Of course it was. It's either you need to get some sort of an awakening around your job. You are yin energy. Yeah, you're a divine feminine. And you got a blessing coming towards you, but it just feels like I feel like this, whoever did this to you is a gaslighter, is a bluffer, is somebody who wears a mask, who's really fake, is what I'm hearing. Fake energy. The intentions weren't very true. Like bad decision. I think the person that did this to you has an underlying addiction that you may or may not know about. Drugs, alcohol, this energy. The person that did this to you. It just feels, as I'm connecting to you, Lady J, that everything is as it should be and everything is meant to be. You don't know the person. This person that made this choice or decision has got some serious problems. Yeah, it's like whatever face they're showing in the work arena is not their true face. Something feels off here. Something doesn't feel right. Lady J, have you ever heard that saying, when your vibration is so high, it removes toxic people from your, it removes the toxic dark energy from you? You might have been put into a place separated from dark energy. Displacement. Because dark energy can't stand the light, can it? Angels, guides, loved ones, what do you need to know? Wow. 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 Oh my God. You might not be there for long because you might actually be looking for something else. Wow. 6 days, 6 weeks, 6 months, the 6th of a month where things will shift and change. Oh my gosh. You're not going to be there for long. You're going to end up leaving, walking away. If you haven't done that yet, you're going to at some point. Maybe this was a kick in the pants for you to go and do your own business. Look at these cards. This is crazy. This is crazy. Oh my God. Oh my God. Have you ever thought about having your own business? Oh my God. Look at these cards. Like a duck. If they displaced you, yeah, you have, okay? If they displaced you, it was for a reason and a higher purpose. The Death card. Big changes. Time for an ending. Time to move on. It's time for a rebirth and a transformation. So you might be in this job, comfortable, not really fulfilling your life purpose, happy where you are, the money's okay, but your soul has come in for something a little bit bigger than that. And then I've got the This is crazy. Look at these cards. It's just madness. Six of Swords. Moving out of the rough, displacement into something brand new. The Six of Swords is moving out of rough into something brand new. There needs to be a necessary change, a relocation, or a transition of job. And then I've also got, this is madness, the Three of Wands, expanding your energy, expanding the horizon, looking beyond the job, collaborating with 2 or 3 people, moving on. I'm telling you right now, you might not be there for a long period of time. You might find or do something associated to your own business. And then I've also got the Six of Cups, going into a place where you feel fun, loving energy, nostalgia, paying attention to the blessing in disguise, being innocent and young again, having fun in what you're doing. Look at these cards. A miracle, a blessing in disguise, 1000%. You asked if it was a blessing in disguise. Wish fulfillment, miracles, a renewed sense of hope, clarity, recognition, being in the spotlight, moving on, taking a leap of faith, a new adventure, new opportunities for the work, another work environment, taking a leap of faith, a clean slate, new adventures, a new path, time to choose, time to change. And to what though, Anna? That. To that. Maybe you stayed there for too long now, Lady J. And maybe it's time for you to go. I can't even think straight. Before I get to your oracle cards, anchoring your reading, the King of Stones. So there's going to be another opportunity for money. There's money here. This is money, a pay rise, good news, a messenger coming your way around finances and money, an older masculine around you, around the job. So there'll be another opportunity. So do you remember when I said to you that this is like the death card, right? The death card is maybe you need to shift and change where you currently are because you're not fulfilling your life purpose. Maybe it's time to end it. It's time to move on. Leap of faith. Business, Six of Swords, necessary changes, wish fulfillment, a blessing in disguise. And look at your oracle card. Breaking the chains that bind you, freeing yourself from the current job that you're in, doing your favor, cleansing, release, and surrendering to the universe. And then you've got Archangel Uriel. Listen to your intuition. She governs the crown chakra. Hello. Hello. Honey, what are you going to do with this piece of information here? It looks fabulous. It might seem glib. Is it glib and a little bit dimmed down because they displaced you, but 1000% you hit the nail on the head. It is a blessing in disguise. A disguise for sure. Definitely. Good for you. It's a blessing in disguise. I say moving on and moving up. Moving on and moving up. All right. My list is done. I'm going to scroll all the way to the top and I'm going to make sure I read for everybody that I have not yet read for. So please be patient with me, guys. I'm going to do my very best to get to everybody in the room that I have not yet read for. I am having issues pinning, so I'm going to have to like click on your name more than once to... Anything for July for you. And guys, loved ones, Chris. If you miss your reading and I pinned you up, there's nothing I can do about that, guys. I will try to repost this live on my YouTube channel at some point. All right, here we go. What does Chris need to know for July? You need to make sure you let go of something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. You got to get rid of the strain, the stresses, any anxiety, any sorrow, because I've got the death card with you, which means there's a new beginning for you in July. Emotional contentment, new beginnings, big changes, rebirth, a transformation around you. You need to pull your energy in July, get your energy back, restore your energy on some level. I also see that You got to get out of the feeling of apathy, unfulfilled, and stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong. And then I've got the star card. Whatever you prayed for, wished for, or asked for is going to come true. But you got to make sure that you get your energy upright. Make sure you gather and make sure you get the strength to press on forward. Look at that. Emotions are running high. And then I've got the strength card upside down for you, which tells me that you got to get your energy levels up for the month of July, Chris. Angeline, and guides, loved ones, what does Angeline need to know, please, in love and light for July? Angeline, July, please and thank you. What does Angeline need to know for July, please and thank you? Angeline. I've shuffled these cards. You saw it, and the death card is out. You also need to let go of something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Endings, changes, moving on, rebirth, or transformation. Good news coming your way. So there's an ending and a new beginning. Children, study, education, and a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in, and an older one. So they could be lovers or friends or people that you could be collaborating with. You'll know when they get here. But I've got a knight and I've got a king. So again, lovers or friends, people that you could be collaborating with in the month of July, Angeline. Expect powerful changes. Any messages for you, Weena? And you guys, loved ones, what does Weena need to know, please? In love and light. I have to get to everybody at least once. It's only right, it's only fair. You pay for subscription, so I've got to read you at least once. I also try to get to my subscribers when I do my normal lives, and obviously I make sure I cater to you from the beginning to the end of my lives. I swear I saw one card. I always say this as well: if you're not happy with your membership or your subscription, do not be any of those things, and I'll still read for you anyway. You're moving out of rough waters into smoother waters. Make sure you're not committing yourself to too much, because I feel like there will be an emotional unbalanced energy. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, one door closes, another door opens. I see an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in. And you've got some sort of a turning point and good luck around you, Weena. This is travel, relocation, a new vehicle, good luck, a turning point, taking a gamble. So you've done something right energetically, and now the universe is going to give you some sort of karmic blessing around you. Don't let your past hold you back is your guided message. Don't let your past hold you back. What does the month of July have in store for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does the month of July have in store for Hawa? What does Hawa need to know, please, in love and light? What does Hawa need to know, please? I've got two masculines around you, and I feel like during the month of July, you got to listen to your intuition. She's coming up upside down, the high priestess. The high priestess is the one who can see without seeing. Now, if you're having a battle between your ego and your soul, obviously you're going to do yourself a disservice if you don't listen to your intuition. I've got two masculines, an older and a younger masculine. If they're not here yet, they're coming in. One, logic of mind, cutthroat, brutally honest. The one is loving and kind and intuitive and anchoring your reading. I've got tapping into the spiritual part of yourself, a marriage, traditions, and learning something about spirituality. Like it could be learning about your chakra points. It could be learning about how to meditate, because you've got a new start coming, and it could relate to one of these masculines coming in your matrix in the month of July. For God's sake, why is this not pinning up? Jocelyn, any messages for the start of July? Angels, guides, loved ones. What does Jocelyn need to know, please? Start of July. Man, watch your words. Words become things. Cut out negative thoughts, words, situations, and people. I feel like you're going to slowly but surely open up your heart chakra, and you're going to end up gaining instead of chasing. You're going to end up gaining. There's an opportunity of two things coming your way. Could be lovers, two situations, a choice, an opportunity, a divine counterpart coming towards you. I've got money in your energy coming in at some point. And I've also got an older masculine. So if he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. The King of Swords. Somebody who's very intelligent, intellectual, smart, very brutally honest, says it how it is. Bring love into your situation, whatever it may be, in the month of July for you, my love, in the month of July. Shannon, and guys, loved ones, what does Shannon need to know, please? Shannon. Guys, loved ones, what does Shannon need to know, please? In love and light, Shannon. I like that you're working on your thoughts, because the Eight of Swords, when it's upside down, this is like releasing, feeling liberated, new hopes, escaping and breaking free from the chains that bind you. I see an older masculine around you, somebody that you could be collaborating with. And I also see that you're going to pay attention to the blessing in disguise. And when you pay attention to the blessing in disguise, Shannon, you're going to see everything clearly and get your new beginning. Ace of Swords, mental clarity, new challenges, new opportunities, new beginning, new opportunity around the work arena, something in and around this energy. Make sure, as I'm with you, make sure there's something about, I don't know if you keep telling yourself that's, I don't know, Shannon. There's just like something here where there is something that's supposed to come to you, but I feel like your energy is changing around your thoughts, but then there's some sort of a disconnect thought-wise. So you've got a tough cycle approaches, but at the same time you are clearing out negative thoughts, but at the same time there's also a feeling like this, if something doesn't feel right and you feel like nothing is going to come of this situation, change something. Change something. Change what doesn't feel right. Change the disconnect. Change the person that's in your energy. Change the frequency. You are the one with the power. Barbara, will Ahmeen hire me? And if so, will I be happy there? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Ahmeen hire you? I got a yes. I feel like you will be happy there, but you're going to have, like in every workplace, you're going to have your share of ups and downs. Okay? I do see wish fulfillment around you. I do see that you're coming out as the magician. So if you want to be happy there, manifest it. And then anchoring your reading, I think that you're supposed to be doing this. I've got wish fulfillment around you. So if you want to be happy there, basically, as the magician, manifest it. The answers that you need are coming. So I got a yes, you can be happy there. Will me and Little O start a DME business? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will you and Little O? Some cards upright. I swear I'm seeing it. All right, here we go. Will you and Little O start a DME business? Angels, guides, loved ones. I think you might start something up, but then I think you might be like, I don't know about it. And there's something toxic about the person that you're dealing with. They might have addiction, could be a little bit wanting to control certain things. I just feel like there might not be a balance here. Control, power. And I got the Devil card anchoring this question. And I got the Queen of Coins upside down. Delay on making cash. I don't know about this. I might have to reevaluate this situation. Make sure you get all the details that you need before, Tina, you even think about starting any relationship, any business with somebody. And then I've got a personal issue is going to reach resolution. I don't know about this, though. Something doesn't feel right. I don't know about this. Something feels a little bit off here, and I don't know what it is yet, but I'm sure you'll tell me and let me know. Energy check-in with M. Angels, guides, loved ones, energy check-in with M. Gemma. You have some sort of unfinished business together. This person's coming out as young, immature, and sexually orientated. This person always thinks about pastime and all the sadness, and this energy lingers with them. Apathy, boredom, not paying attention to the blessing in disguise. But you have some sort of karma with each other, unfinished business. And then I've got the Six of Wands. You will have victory with you. With this person, I don't know about this. If you're going to go into this relationship with your eyes wide open or whatever this connection is, then that's fine. But there's just something... I got surrendered to the divine. Something feels off. Sorry, honey. Something just feels a little bit disconnected. And I don't know if it's you and or the person in question. Any messages for Mary? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Mary need to know, please, in love and light? You've got to walk away from something that doesn't serve you anymore. Thoughts, emotions, feelings, self-defeating beliefs about yourself. And the reason why you have to do that is because you need to take action now. Whatever it is that you're deciding to do in your life, change in your life. The Chariot is taking action, making moves, the need to balance yin-yang energy. No more procrastinating. I feel like don't get into that conflicting energy, and what you put out is going to come back your way, but for some reason there's a delay. It feels like you're giving more than receiving, and the universe is asking you to take a step back from this sort of energy. Believe in the impossible. Believe in the impossible. Chantal, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Chantal need to know, please, in love and light? Copy and paste your question, guys, otherwise I can't see you if I haven't read for you just yet. I've got two masculines around you, one older masculine and a younger masculine. I feel like you're going to get the respect and recognition that you deserve. I feel like you're going to get money, pay rise, or promotion. I also feel like you need to be patient and do things in moderation. I feel like you need to fill up your own cup. And I am seeing that you should focus on business, your own business if you can. Because I see collaboration, commerce, expansion in your energy, the change of goods, and possible travel, relocation, or a holiday. Work through your fears. Balance, harmony, moderation, respect and control. Respect and recognition coming your way. Did I read for you already, Ray? I can't remember. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Ray need to know, please, in love and light? I've got a wedding, celebration, homecoming, family reunion around you. I've got moderation is key. Filling up your own cup, healing being done underneath the surface of things. I feel like you're slowly but surely clearing out the energy of feeling lack, being in the lack mindset. And I've also got with you healthy boundaries. Healthy boundaries in the month of July healthy boundaries needs to happen, implemented, and perseverance in the month of July. And make sure you communicate. Communication is key to all things. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Janine, anything for the month of July? Angels, guides, loved ones, anything for that? I can see everybody that I haven't read for yet. Please be patient with me. Fight for what you believe in. Remain on top of your game. Don't change yourself for someone else. There may be challenges, obstacles, or rivalries around you, but I feel like once you surrender and let go of people that doesn't serve you, you're going to move out of rough waters into smoother waters. You need to rest, recover, recuperate, and find peace of mind, Janine. And I'm also seeing the Queen of Wands energy. Get your power, get your mojo back. Queen of Wands always attracts energy vampires, so learn to have healthy boundaries. Be bold and make the first move. Healthy boundaries needs to be implemented. At some point, I'm seeing travel, relocation, or a holiday in your energy. Tina, anything for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Tina need to know, please? In love and light for Tina. Wow, I'll show you your cards. The Lovers, an opportunity and a choice coming your way. Soulmate, divine counterpart. Travel, relocation, learning important life lessons. The ending of a cycle, the beginning of something brand new. 8 of Coins, money, security, your own business, stability, working hard on the things that you want, but you need to do the soul searching. Go within to find that personal quest for truth and clarity. Tina, your guided message, a time to breathe out in hermit mode. Going into that hermit mode energy. Eva, anything for July? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Eva need to know, please? In love and light for Eva. Expansion, commerce, travel, relocation, exchange of goods, focusing on your business if you have one. If you don't, focusing on money, work, and career. I feel conflict coming out of your energy, mental conflict, and I'm seeing harmony, problem solving, and I'm seeing success. I've got a younger masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. I've got good news, children or grandchildren, something emotionally fulfilling, the leveling up of a relationship, possible study, education, and learning something for you. Ava, you are good enough is your guided message. Will our farm work out well? Catherine, angels, guides, loved ones, will your farm work out well? I don't have a yes here. I've got a hell yes. Good news, money, security, stability, go within, soul searching. I feel like there is an ending that happened that was just intense, but now you've fired up some sort of a new beginning for you. Good news, message and offer, creative projects and passions, conclusions are within reach. I don't have a yes, Catherine. I got a hell yes. Mercia, any messages for you? Angels, guides, loved ones, what do you need to know, please? In love and light. I've got expansion, collaboration, partnering up, brushing up on your skills, your craftsmanship, doing something around work, new opportunities around work, a creative project, and at some point you're going to be signing a contract. This could be a new house, a new car, a new job, all of the above. This is justice will be served in an unjust situation, cause and effect, truths coming out, the balancing of the scales, and the 4 of Cups. Stop focusing on what has gone wrong, could go wrong, may go wrong, because you're going to miss the blessing in disguise. Hold your vision. Gabriella, does Kay still think about you? Angels, guides, loved ones, does Kay still think about you? Does Kay still think about you? Does Kay still think about Gabriella, please, and thank you. Yeah, but not in the good way. Like, they think about you, but they think about all the things that went wrong. 7 of Swords, deception, betrayal, lies. 5 of Coins, not feeling left out in the cold, feeling like they weren't good enough, or feeling or picking up on that you felt like you weren't good enough. It feels like they don't get it. They don't get who you were in their relationship, because the judgment card is clarity. It's like they didn't realize the importance of your energy in their energy. Don't let your pride get in the way. You need to let go of this person, personally speaking. Personally speaking, I think you need to let go of this person because I don't like their energy to some degree. I don't like it. What will happen first? A move or a source of income? Angels, guides, loved ones. Move or income? Well, something is going to happen in 4 days, weeks, months, or the 4th of a month. I feel like the move. I keep feeling it's going to be a move first. 6 of Swords, moving, necessary changes. 8 of Wands, travel, relocation, movement. It feels more like a move first. And then I've got a lot of worry or fear around you, Bonnie. Apathy, unfulfilled, boredom, not sure whether you're coming or going. Worrying about money and finances, worrying about moving. There's some sort of upheaval here. Your dreams need a practical plan. You will get there. You'll have all of it. But I feel like it will probably be the move first. AB. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does AB need to know, please? In love and light for AB. July. I feel like you're slowly but surely clearing out negative thoughts, words, emotions, negative ways of feeling. I can see everyone I haven't read for. Be patient, guys. And I feel like there's going to be some sort of mental clarity around you, an awakening around you. I feel like you need to understand your superpowers because the Magician is here. But I feel like I've got the Moon card as well. There's a distortion. So I feel like make sure you know the words that you're saying because you're going to end up manifesting all of it. There is some sort of clarity, wake up call, truth. Pay attention to your dreams and your visions. You got medium mystic abilities, and I've got nothing is yet set in stone. So make sure you're using your superpowers wisely because your superpowers is going to end up being the one that's going to create everything. Any messages, TT, for you? Love, career, finances starting next month. Angels, guides, loved ones. What does TT need to know, please? In love and light. Okay, around love, you've got some insecurity attached to you. Self-imprisonment, restriction, isolation, isolating, blocking your energy of love coming your way. And I see that because anchoring your reading is pain. Painful endings, hitting rock bottom, sadness. There's an insecurity attached to you. Around your career, there is good news possible for education, studying, learning something brand new around your career. And I feel like your financial situation is going to start to look up. Ultimately, what's governing your energy is worrying because the Three of Swords is a sad card. It's a worry card. But I do feel like there is good news. There's a message coming your way. There's inspiration, passion, and love. I feel like you need to rebuild a more solid structure or more solid foundation, TT, in order for July to be a great month for you, so you can have all of the things that you're asking for. You need to meditate and contemplate. Meditate on the things that you want. Heal your insecurities. Because if you've got insecurity in regards to a relationship, that means they're going to send you somebody that's insecure. Because that's what you vibrate on. If you're worrying about money and you keep on talking about not having enough and not being enough, that's exactly what you're going to end up manifesting. Marsha, will I see R before I go on holiday? Any birthday messages? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will Marsha, CR, before you go on holiday. I got a yeah, but it's not going to be satisfactory. The person you're dealing with is very immature, needs to grow up, is probably going to want to meet with you depending on what kind of connection this is. If it's a sexual relationship, it will be purely for sexual pleasures. I don't think you'll be satisfied when you do see R for some reason, or you're going to have some sort of an argument, or you're going to feel left feeling like unsatisfied to some degree. Birthday message, pay attention to the blessing in disguise. Good news, message and an offer coming your way. Inspiration, creative projects. Birthday message, anchoring your reading. A man. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Lover or a friend, you'll know when he gets here. Time to step out of your comfort zone, Marsha. Just going down the list, guys. I want to make sure I get everybody at least once. Shannon, I did read for you already, sweetheart, and I pinned you up. I did read for you and I did pin you up, Shannon. I can't remember what it is, but I did pin you up and I did read for you. I'm just trying to make sure that I get everybody. Guys, I hope you can hear me because I'm trying to make sure I read for every single person on here. Okay, so you had an in-depth reading, and then I think you're the last one here. I don't know, are you asking me to confirm this with you? Confirming, are you telling me that it's been confirmed? Okay, no, I guess you're not. Confirming Alvin received solid offer. Oh. Sorry, Aaron, I didn't see you here. I only just saw you just now. Are you gonna, is confirming Alvin receive a solid offer on rental? I got a yeah. Nikki, I've got you as well. Hold on, sorry. So I've got Nikki because I saw you ages ago, and then Aaron because I only just saw Aaron just now. I've got a yes, but I'll tell you something. There's a lot of... I got a yes, but there's problems here. Zen. Sorry, Zen. Look, yes is good fortune, turning point, yes. But in between all of... From what's happening... From the beginning to the situation to the end of the situation, why is the devil and conflict card here? Anchoring the situation, trying to make a choice or a decision at a crossroads. So the answer to the question is yes, but there's a lot of things going on in the in-between. Edna. If you stop... all right. Nikki. So I've got Nikki, Aaron, Zen, and Edna. If I don't see your comments while I scroll back up because I'm going down the list, I can't read for you if I don't see your comments. Ms. Lotus. Okay. Marcy. What am I doing? Nikki. Oh, I've got celebration, homecoming. Yeah, I've got you, Edna. Celebration, being around people that love and support you. I am seeing the Sun card, which is blessings, a higher form of commitment, a relationship. I am seeing good news, a message or an offer coming your way, children, childbirth, education, studying, learning something brand new. This is the best card in the deck. So I am seeing, as I'm connecting to you, blessings upon blessings. And then anchoring your reading, I've got the 5 of coins, Nikki. Get out of the lack mindset. I don't have enough. I'm not enough. Maybe it's me. There's a delay. You need to have faith in your dreams, because if you don't and you're not aligning properly to it, then you're going to create blocks to your energy, right? That's how it works. Aaron, if you do not copy and paste your question, guys, I am not able to see it. What do you see for you next week, Aaron? And you guys, loved ones, what does Aaron need to know, please, next week for Aaron? Wow. There's always money with you, isn't it, Aaron? Look at that. Ace of coins, money, pay rise, promotion, something around an investment that's going to pay off. The Sun card, as you know, is the best card in the deck. Material happiness, joyous outcome, success, victory, and then anchoring your reading, Aaron. What you put out, you're going to get back in. The equal balance of give and take, generosity. So whoever you were generous to in the past, time, love, money, and energy, it's going to end up coming back to you. Win-win outcome is forecast. And then obviously with the scales is a contract or the signing of a contract. Yeah, you got your dreams coming true, sweetheart. 100%. Okay, Zen. And guys, loved ones, what does Zen need to know, please, in love and light? Zen. Zen. What is so weird? I need to change cards. Give me 1 second. Zen. Angel guides, loved ones, what does Zen need to know, please, in love and light for Zen? If you can get out of your way, Zen, get out of your own way, yeah? Start looking at your situation from another perspective and you're patient, money means it's coming your way. I think I read for you, Stephanie, already, sweetheart. I did read for you. I remember the dragon. And I pinned you up as well. So I've got money, patience, everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. And I've got emotional contentment, the love and support that you felt has eluded you. I am seeing that. And I'm also seeing, wow, everything, justice will be served in an unjust situation. Good karma, the balancing of the karmic scales, blessings upon blessings for you, Zen. If you can get out of your own way, these are what you need to expect. So money, if you're patient, emotional contentment, and the signing of the important document. Needing to look at the bigger picture. Zen. Edna. Any messages for the month of July? Thank you, angels, guides, loved ones. Edna. I just want to let you guys know that even though you're getting these readings from me in regards to the month of July, I need you to know that the month of July is going to be hard for everybody. No matter, like, you got some beautiful blessings, but I'm going to let you know that this is about spiritual evolution. Yeah? Sarah, I got you on my list. This is about spiritual evolution. So even though times might feel energetically up and down, chaotic, know that there is a blessing in disguise. Edna. Trip, travel, relocation, new beginnings, taking a leap of faith, clean slate, new adventures is what you need to prepare for in the month of July. I am seeing some sort of a new beginning around you, but you need to get some sort of mental clarity first. I feel like there is good news, a message, an offer coming your way, studious children studying education, but later on, and anchoring your reading, I've got the Six of Cups, and the Six of Cups represents, nostalgia, childlike, letting your hair down, paying attention to the blessing in disguise. 5 months ago, you said there is a baby in my energy and my daughter is pregnant. Bam. right there. And you know what? This baby is going to be exactly like you. Not the mother and not the father, but exactly like her grandmother. Exactly like the grandmother. And you got some sort of relationship energy. Did I say her? Did I say her? Do you know what you're having? I've got partner intimacy and commitment. Do you know what you're having? I said her. For some reason, it felt natural to say her. Ms. Lotus, are you sleeping? I've got Ms. Lotus, Marcy, Sarah, and 1111. Ms. Lotus, angels, guides, loved ones. What does Miss Lotus need to know, please? In love and light. I'll see how I feel. If I can go forward, I will try and do you, Tina. You know, Ms. Lotus, you emailed me the other day, a long email, but I wasn't a message, but I was not able to read all of it because I've got clients and I've got a lot of things going on here. And you messaged me about you worrying about your health. I guess you didn't hear what I say about the energy of worry. I guess you didn't hear what I said about that. Because you're worrying about your health, Miss Lotus, you've co-created more things to be worried about in your health. So if you was to go to the doctors, I told you this energy is upheaval energy, chaotic energy. So if your energy is in the worry, the stress of all of it, all of this stuff, that is what you're going to end up manifesting. And it's really sad if you ask me, because all your cards look really good. But you're the one with the power, not me. I can't manifest into your life anything. I can send out a prayer for you. But when you're talking about I'm going to the doctors and I'm having health problems, I'm having health issues and I'm worried. Okay. I don't know how long you've been following me for. And I don't know if you've ever heard me say that worry is a wasted emotion. But there's not really anything that I can tell you that's going to make you feel better. So I guess I'll just show you your cards. New beginnings, have faith, take a leap of faith, put your health and your life in God's hand if you believe in God. I see lots of money coming your way, stability, structure. I've got the Wheel of Fortune, which is good luck, a turning point. Basically, your worry is going to block all of these good energies out. Why? Because you're the High Priestess upside down and she's the one with the power. So you worrying about your health scenario, you're going to give yourself, when you go to the doctors, something to worry about. I cannot change anything for you guys. The only thing that I can do is plant that seed of hope in your soul. And then you do the rest. I plant the seed in your soul and you're the one who has to cultivate it. Talk to it. Talk to the seed. Water it. Make it grow. Whether it's, when I say to you, you got lots of money in your energy and stability, and I planted that seed in your soul, cultivate it, make it grow, nurture it, and let it get bigger. If I say to you, you got good health and good fortune, good karma, I planted that seed, make it grow, water it, take care of it, nurture the body. I can't tell you, I can't force you to do something. You've got to balance yin, yang, energy, Ms. Lotus, clearly. You might feel a little bit off balance right now, which is affecting your physical health, your stresses and your worries and all the drama and all the crap that's going on outside of you is clearly affecting your physical health, which is going to create ailments in the body, right? Simple facts. Marcy, Sarah, 1111. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Marcy need to know, please? In love and light for Marcy. When I crossed over to the other side and I thought doing tarot is so silly, I just thought no one's going to get a reading from me. And God said to me, you're here. The world is full of doubts and chaos and sorrow and pain. And you have to be a source of light for your brother and sister. So highlight what they need to change. But Anna, you can't do the work for them. They have to do the work. They're the ones who have to do the work on themselves. You plant the seed, send out the ripple energy. You send out the ripple energy of love. But it's up to them with their free will to make it happen. Marcy, I've got a younger man around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. I feel like you're very mediumistic, but I don't feel like you're paying attention to your dreams or your visions. Pay attention to the signs, symbols, and the synchronicities. I feel like you're coming out as the Magi, Marcy, but what the hell is this magician manifesting? Are you thinking good thoughts, or are you thinking about all the worst case scenarios? Because if you are focusing on the things that you don't want, look what you're going to end up blocking out. Love, marriage, children, the birthing of an idea, emotional fulfillment, blessings upon blessings, because the Magi is upside down, because you can't see clearly the mistakes that you're making in terms of the way that you're manifesting. You've got to raise your vibration right up to the heavens, and then you got to stay there. No matter what the surrounding world, no matter what's happening in the surrounding world, you got to raise your vibration and stay there. There you go. Accept, I'm still on. Accept struggles as lessons. I don't think they're struggles anyway. They might feel struggling at the time, but we all get over certain things. We all get over situations, scenarios in our lives. We always bypass that energy and we always get better. We always think there isn't a light at the end of the tunnel, but there always is. Sarah. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does... I can't leave until I get to every single subscriber. So at the minute, I've got Sarah, 1111, and Baddie. Sarah, child is very much highlighted in you and Aaron's energy. So just letting you know. Work, passion, creative projects, intimacy, good news, a message and an offer, the need to balance yin yang energy and walk away from something, a thought, a feeling, an emotion that doesn't serve you with them sexy boots right there. Look at that. Walk away from something that doesn't emotionally fulfill you. Telling yourself secretly worrying without anyone seeing you. Get rid of any worries or fears. And please, for the love of God, make sure you have healthy boundaries from energy vampires. But there is good news, creative projects, new opportunities around work, or something around work in terms of good news around work coming your way. Strategize. Make plans. Write down your plans on a piece of paper and manifest them into existence. Manifest them into your reality. 1111. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does 1111 need to know, please? In love and light. 1111. I feel like you're going to have a choice or an opportunity coming your way big time. Yeah, big time. Month of July. This is a choice card. The Lovers, a soulmate, a divine counterpart, fine. The Lovers card, fine. But aside from the soulmate, this is a choice. Two of Swords, a choice. Trying to make a choice or a decision or a compromise. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, you're going to have an opportunity or a choice. I've got study, education, good news, learning something brand new. And I've got the birthing of a child, love, romantic gestures, studying, education, working with children in your energy, depending on what your scenario situation is. This is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. For the month of July, going forward, 1111. I know this message is for you, Danielle. I know that this message is for you, 1111. But I really have to say that this is also a message for Miss Lotus. Worry is a wasted emotion. Worry is a wasted emotion. That's your message. Baddie. Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Baddie need to know, please, in love and light? You need to tap into the spiritual part of yourself, Baddie. I mean, this doesn't look exactly like very spiritual, does it? The cosmos. I mean, what the hell? Tap into the spiritual part of yourself, a spiritual connection coming your way, a higher form of commitment, a relationship that is a divine sort of a relationship. This talks about spirituality and waking up into your spirituality. It talks about marriage and traditions. I feel like as I'm connecting to you, there's some sort of emotional contentment, fulfillment coming your way. And I'm also seeing as I'm connecting to you, come July, some sort of mental clarity and new beginnings coming your way, because the Ace of Swords is mental clarity, new beginnings. And then anchoring your reading is the Balance card. So when you're patient and you're doing the healing and you're doing the work on yourself and you're filling up your own cup and you're like doing that self-control energy, this is when everything will unfold. So all of these cards are good. Ace of Swords, Ten of Cups, Hierophant. Marriage, love, emotional contentment, new beginnings, mental clarity, healing being done underneath the surface of things. And then I've got appreciate your talent. Find your niche, what you're supposed to be doing. Make sure you love what you're doing. Otherwise, why are you doing what you're doing and you don't love it? Danielle. And then I've got Danielle, the Cosmos, and I believe one more for Tina. Will my dad's company continue to grow? Angels, guides, loved ones. Will your dad's company continue to grow? Danielle. Will your dad's company continue? I got a yeah. I got yes. Good karma around your dad's company. Good karma, justice, truths coming out, balancing of the karmic scales, good karma, the signing of the contract, and then anchoring the question is the Nine of Coins. Money, self-sufficiency, financial gain, prosperity, abundance. I say yes, Danielle. I got a yes. Let go of the ego, the worry, the fear. Ego plants seeds of doubt, worries, and fears. Your dad might even be worrying about it as well, because I've got an upside down king energy here. The cosmos, angels, guides, loved ones. What does the cosmos needs to know? Yeah, he's so worrying about it. He's worrying about the money. He's worrying about the stability of it all. What do you think that, where do you think that energy goes? Where do you think that energy goes? Oh, look, he's worrying about it. So let's give him something to worry about. The cosmos. You're going to have an opportunity of two things coming your way. Travel and relocation. You're waiting for something for it to come in before you make a choice. I feel like you're going to have victory, success, and recognition around you, the cosmos. But I feel like there's some sort of a block to your blessing, because I got the Empress coming in. Look, when I say a block to your blessing, understand this, people. You've got a blessing here. It's just you got to change your mindset and change the matrix. Change your energy so you can receive it. So whenever I say to you, like, you got a blessing here, it doesn't mean it's not here. It's here. It's just that you need to unlock the potential of it. So here's the Empress. Blessings, abundance, pregnant with ideas, a pregnancy around you. It could be, if it's not you, it's in the family, and a celebration. Be around people that love and support you. Be around a circle of friends that that manifest the way you manifest. That, you know, when you're around people, like-minded people. So let's just say, like, I'm somebody that likes to hang around with low vibrational people. What is that we say to our children? Guilty with association. Isn't that right? Guilty with association, guilty as association. It's like you are going to vibrate on the same frequency as them. So make sure that you're vibrating with people that match your energy. So you want to have a good business, be around business people. You want to have flawless, like you want to be a model, then hang around people who are models, but not egotistical ones. Just, you know, look at that. Your beliefs are right for you. The cosmos. I think I got oh god, I've got verifying myself. Okay, so I've got Ms. Lotus. I waited for my turn. My phone suddenly turned off. I couldn't see or listen to you. I know you're worrying about your health. I did a whole reading for you. I know you're worrying about your health, but you're going to create more worries and problems for yourself. So Miss Lotus, your reading was basically stop worrying about your health, or you're going to have more problems. You're going to manifest more problems. And then your cards, Miss Lotus, was I'm not actually worried about you, and I don't see anything in the cards where I have to worry about it. But you're the one with the power, so you're the one that's going to end up manifesting more problems in your health. Because you sent me a message about your health, and all I kept on seeing was she keeps on worrying about her health. She keeps on talking about bad health. She keeps on worrying about her appointments. What she's going to end up doing is manifesting it. So, and then your cards were really good. I didn't see anything that I have to worry about. But at the end of the day, I'm not the one with the power. You are. That's what I said. All right. Bell pose. In 3 days, weeks, months, or the third of a month, I'm seeing money, security, stability, collaboration, partnership, brushing up on your skills. I see expansion, travel and relocation, having your own business or being the boss of the business or your own business. I'm seeing an older masculine around you. If he's not here yet, he's coming in at some point. Could be a lover or a friend. I am seeing that you need to fight for what you believe in, remain on top of your game, and don't change who you are to please other people. There may be people that are going to try and test your patience. Bell pose. There may be people that's going to be around you that's going to test your patience, but I feel like this is the time frame where everybody's going to be tested. So we're definitely going to be triggered during this time frame. And then you've got follow the golden rule. Treat everybody how you want to be treated. That's what that card means. Treat everybody the way that you want to be treated. Tina. I'm going to try and post it on YouTube. There's always something going on with everybody else. The reason why I don't like to replay a message is because I don't want to take away from you what I've already given you. I want to change the energy. What is your question, Tina? And then I'm out. Okay. Is Eric in the Air Force? Should I trust him? Is Eric in the Air Force? I don't think so. He's juggling two things, though. There's more than one thing he's juggling. When you say, can I trust him? What does your intuition tell you? I feel like you can, to a degree, trust him, but there's conflict within you. So when you're not sure if you can trust somebody by their actions, words, and their deeds, maybe... Okay, I'll paint a picture for you. Have you seen him face to face online? Have you had like FaceTime? I wouldn't trust anybody that you have not seen, because I can be talking to somebody right now and be like, hi, I'm multi-millionaire and I was hoping that you could work for my company. And this is a load of bullshit. So until you can see evidence and facts, because it feels like you're already You already know the answer to this question about trusting him. There are some things that I feel that he's telling you is true, but then I also feel like he's juggling two worlds. Does he have children? If you listen to your intuition, victory. I need to know who I'm speaking to. I don't trust online because online has messed me up too many times. I've learnt my lesson, especially dating online. It's just crazy. The amount of shit that people say. Oh my God. The experiences that I've had online when it comes to dating, somebody telling me, putting up a picture, and they put a picture up of them 25 years ago. And when I go and meet this person, they're like 100 years old. Or if I'm like connecting to this guy and I'm thinking, oh my God, he's so lovely. And this guy turns out to be a chick, you know, all power to you. But I like Willie. Sorry. I'm not sorry. Just like somebody's telling me, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And I'm looking at a guy and it's not a guy, it's a chick. And then I'm like, yeah, I've all speed to you. Godspeed to you, man. Do your thing. But I like man. Sorry, can't get enough. That's where my energy flows. So just letting you know. So for me, I've had really bad experiences with online things, and I just feel like, yeah, no, it's not gonna work for me. Nomsa, your mum wants you to watch out for the rainbow, and she can see your thoughts. So watch what you think, because your mother can see your thoughts. She comes to you as an orb of light in your dreams, and she'll send you a rainbow on the wall. An actual rainbow when you're driving in your car or you're out on the street and you're like, oh my God, it's raining, and then it's sunny, and then a rainbow comes in. I've got the goddess Iris with you. So like light a candle, make a wish, because you got like some blessings at the end of the rainbow from your mum. That's what I'm feeling as I connect to your mum. Rainbows. All right, guys, my back is killing me. I will be back tomorrow. I think I'm going to be doing an open live. I'll let you know what time I'm going up. I will. Honey. What do you mean, Miss Lotus? I haven't slept. It's 4+ a.m. now, and I have to wake up for my children too. What do you mean? I thought you said your children didn't need you. Earlier, you said something about how your children doesn't need you. Didn't you say that? I swear she said that, people. Was anyone here when she said that? I have to wake up for my children. I thought your children didn't need you. Because you said earlier my children doesn't need... Oh, so your children do need you. Even if it's for the smallest thing. She said that, didn't she? She goes, my children doesn't need me. Oh, no, but they need their mum to go and make them breakfast, yeah? So when you're saying ironing their clothes, so your children do need you. So when you made that comment and you said, my kids don't need me, my children don't, of course they need you. No matter what happens to a child separated from their mum, children always need their mum. Yeah? I'm 44-year-old grown-ass woman, and I can't live without my mother. She's the only parent I got left. And when she dies, I'm an orphan. I've got no one. They don't talk much. What, do you think I have conversations with my mum? I'll be sitting in the living room with her from sun up to sundown. And the only thing we would say is, are you all right, Mum? Did you take your blood pressure? Yeah, I did. And that's the only thing we say to each other all day long. Mum, have you taken your blood pressure? Yeah. Then she'll say, Anna, do you want to eat? Yeah, okay, thanks. We don't sit there having like deep conversations. We don't need to. Just being in each other's presence is more than enough. I don't need to talk to her. Because sometimes the things that come out of her mouth, it's just like, just be there. I just need you there. Just your energy alone is fine. But don't open your mouth, because you're going to chat shit and say something terrible. Like, oh, do you know what happened with your cousin in the Philippines? Yeah? She's done this and she did. And I'm like, oh, fuck. I don't want to hear any of the shit. Please, Mum. So it doesn't matter if your children... I say to my daughter, we don't even have to have a conversation. I just need you in the house. Your energy with me is enough. That's all I need. So just letting you know now, it's okay. Just because your children don't have a conversation with you and you live in the same house, it doesn't mean that they're not with you. They're still with you energetically. I don't have conversations with my mum. It goes as far as, Mum, did you take your high blood today? Did you take your tablets? Yeah? You took your medication? Okay, good. And then the other thing that she might ask me randomly in, you know, a 24-hour day is, what shall we watch today? I'll go, you pick. Done with the conversation. The whole day silence. It's okay. What shall we watch today? Do whatever you want, Mum. I'll watch whatever you want to watch. But we like to watch high vibrating things. So, for example, Lottery Dream House with David. Oh my God, David. And when we were watching that Lottery Dream House for like one whole week and I played the lottery, I'm telling you, I won money because me and my mom's energy was so intertwined in that. I was going, I'm going to win the lottery, and I actually won the lottery. It was crazy. This is why if you keep focusing on what you want, you'll end up manifesting the hell out of it. Just letting you know now. I used to be like that with my mum. Yeah, dude, we don't need to have a conversation with her. I just got to read one more before I go. Louisa, I'm on my way out. All right. Where are my cards? Miss Lotus, less is more. Because you might end up getting into an argument with your kids. Less is more. What does Louisa need to know? Angels, guides, loved ones, what does Louisa need to know? I've got an older masculine around you. If he's a younger masculine around you, if he's not here yet, he's coming. Could be a lover or a friend. You've got some new beginnings around you, sweetheart. You got to let go of the old. You got a transformation, new beginnings, new opportunities, new adventures coming your way. You're slowly but surely, Louisa, healing the broken heart. You're surrendering the pain. You're going to need to look at your situation from another point of view, because the universe is going to send you some love, romantic gestures, a proposal, a higher form of commitment, a leveling up of a relationship. Give without expectation, Louisa. So I feel like as I'm connecting to you, I've got Sarah and then I'm out. You got new opportunities, especially around love. What does Sarah need to know, please, in love and light? Sarah. What does Sarah need to know, please, in love and light? I'm about to leave, guys. You're lucky I saw you. All right. I've got new beginnings for you, because this is a painful ending, but when it's upside down, it means you've got a new beginning associated to you. I've also got money coming your way. You're welcome. I've also got money coming your way. So everything that you planted is going to come to fruition. At some point, Sarah, you're going to be traveling, relocating, a holiday. You've got a new adventure. You've got a clean slate around you, but you've got to pick a new path. There's new path energy around you, and do everything like a child. Have some fun, nostalgia, unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. A reunion is what I'm seeing as I'm connecting to you. No, wait. Sarah, hold on a minute. Nomsa, I just read your comment. So I've got unexpected gifts and pleasantries coming your way. Soulmate energy attached to you. Be yourself. Sarah, be yourself. No, you didn't, Nomsa. No, you didn't. It's so crazy that you mentioned rainbows, because I only said last week that I haven't seen a rainbow in ages. You're joking me. You're joking me. So you know when you said that comment, your mother must have been like, yeah? Let me slap her in the face with a rainbow. Let me use Anna. So how crazy is it? When I communicate to the other side, I always say to them, give me something that only you and your loved one will know about. I could not have known that. I would have not heard you. How would I have known that if your mum isn't with you? So the moment that you said, we haven't had any good weather, I haven't seen a rainbow in a long time, your mum was like, tell her, I didn't even need the cards for that. I didn't even pull out any cards for you. Your mum just showed me a rainbow. And remember when I said to you, she can hear your thoughts. So she heard what you said. She heard what you said when I said she can hear your thoughts, and then she heard you say something about the rainbow, and so I have to tell you the rainbow. No way. You told me before my mum would send butterflies that I ran from butterflies this afternoon. Oh my God. I love the way our loved ones work on the other side. They try to be light-hearted with their energy. It's fabulous. It's so good. It's so good. I love the way they work on the other side. I remember once, this is what I love about Miss Lotus, yeah? This was a while back. She went, Anna, I never dream about my husband. She goes, I never dream about Danny. When am I going to dream about my husband? You know, he doesn't come into my dreams. And then she's like, you know, it's 4 o'clock in the morning. And I'm going to her, how the hell are you going to dream about your husband if you're awake at 4 o'clock in the morning? And now you've got to wake up to go and take care of the kids. When are you sleeping then? And then when you go into a deep, deep sleep, your husband's going to be like, oh, I don't know if I should come and communicate with her because she's having a rest at the minute. The only reason why your loved ones can never enter into your dream is because you're not sleeping, you're exhausted, you're tired, you have anxiety, depression, or stress. They are high vibe. They're up in heaven. Up in heaven is high vibrational frequency. We're low vibrational here on earth. Anxiety, depression, and stress is what we live in this energy. We live in this energy. And what happens is the way that, and I don't sleep. I don't sleep a lot. How are you supposed to dream about your husband if you don't sleep? Do you see what I'm saying? So how else are they going to connect to you? They have to send you signs, symbols, and synchronicities like Nomsa, the rainbow, being chased by a butterfly, dragonflies, the same song on the radio that keeps on coming up, a song that your loved one always listened to coming up on the radio. A good one is Knocking, Pennies from Heaven, Lights Flickering. 1 minute my remote control was there. What is it doing over there? Where's my keys? I can't find my keys. It's like ladybirds, feathers, butterflies, orbs of light. Take a picture when there's a party. Tell me if there's an orb of light behind you. That's your loved one trying to get involved in the picture, because they come out as orbs of light.